You are tuned into GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Morey here live from Bolsa Grande Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been waiting for this game since last October when I heard that this matchup was going to be going on. It's a rekindling of an old Garden Grove League matchup. Los Amigos, Garden Grove High School. Last year, Los Amigos had their best season in school history. As a matter of fact, Los Amigos has not lost a regular season game since October 5th of 2024. That's a 14-game win streak. On the other hand, Garden Grove has beat Los Amigos the last 9 times they played, the last time being in 2021, which was a big victory for Garden Grove. I believe it was 50-0. The matchup before that, 19-0. So there's 2 streaks that might end today. Actually, 1 streak is going to end. It's either going to be Los Amigos' regular season win streak or the Argos' win streak over the Lobos. I'm excited to get into it. We've got Dave Mamali, our GGUSD District Athletic Director. He'll be joining us shortly. He's down. Actually, I can see him walking up with Dr. Heflin right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the people and some of the athletes that we should be taking a look for today. Now, players to watch for Garden Grove. Quentin Pacelli. He's a senior running back. Last year had a fantastic season. He was one of the best running backs as a junior in the county. We saw him against Pacifica last year, and I believe it was week 2. Not so much of a good game for the Argos. They got shut out in that game, but they're going to try and get their payback next week at SoFi Stadium. We'll talk a little bit about that shortly. Now, you're going to have to also take a look out for Jaden Nunez. He is going to be the Argo tight end, and we were talking to Coach Lamont a little bit earlier, and he's really excited about his running back and his tight end. Now, I think I did get this name wrong right here, so I'm going to try and see if I can get you the right name here. Just a second. You know what? It happens. It's early in the season. Sometimes we, trip up a little bit. And right now you'll be hearing Dave Mameli joining us shortly. Dave, you on? Here we go.
Check, check.
There he goes. Dave, you want to give us your initial thoughts about this matchup here?
Yes, we just talked about that with our pick that came in. But, this is a great matchup. Again, a good return to this rivalry. Inter-district, Old Garden Grove League foes. And, Los coming off. Just a tremendous 10-0 regular season. Best season they've had. Momentum riding high with them. But Garden Grove is a traditional power. And they're playing in the Kappa League. Their competition level much, much higher. They're used to that. And we will see how that comes out today.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about that later. But that is Jaden Nunez and Jaden Menier. I know I heard it in the video. And I made a mental note. But then also take a look for Evan Torres, linebacker, wide receiver. He's a senior. And Victor Byers, right? Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know it in the chat, drop it. That's how we go here at GGUSD Athletics High School Football. Over on the Lobos side, they lost a host of names that we called last year.
One of them is here tonight, even still on the Bolsa freshman coaching staff, but he's here on the sideline is Adrian Ramirez.
That's right, Adrian Ramirez. You had Isaac Galindo. Mm-hmm. You had Raul Cruz.
Yes.
I'm blanking
Bermuda.
on the name. Yeah. Ruby Bermudez.
Yep.
All these guys out. The Lobos have a lot of shoes to fill. And looking to fill those shoes, we got Bryant Marita on the offensive and defensive lines. Amari Maddox, who was a playmaker for the Lobos last year, got hurt late last year.
We'll see him make a jump this year. Yeah.
In the Calvary game, I believe he got hurt, or in the Paris game. And then we've got Abraham Solorio, senior linebacker, tight end. Alexis Marcelo, junior running back and defensive back. I've interviewed him for things outside of athletics a few times and got to interview him a few weeks ago. And Mitrell Smith, sophomore QB. We were talking to Coach Lamont on the field earlier. His sophomore QB last year took his lumps. Mitrell's going to come into a system that is, it was a well-oiled machine the past few years. It's going to be, he's going to take his lumps. He's going to have to, he's getting thrown out into the fire for sure tonight.
Yeah, that's, again, when you have a young quarterback stepping in, it's all about that system, like you said. If you have great supports around you, a great offensive line, a great defense that can keep you in it, it's a much different experience. But like you said, sometimes they have to come in there, they take their lumps a little bit, and they're just all the better for it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on around the district. And actually, that was the schedules, right? Let's go look at the schedules. Here we go. That's the schedules. And actually, not sure what's going on with our schedules, but hold on, Vincent. Just leave it. There we go. Don't know what's going on there. Let's see if we can get our GGU this week. There we go. So last night we broadcast here from Bolsa Grande Stadium. Bolsa with a resounding, not even close from the get-go. They scored on their first 2 offensive plays from scrimmage, ran away with the game against the Savannah Rebels. What do you think of the Matadors this year after seeing them last night?
Yeah, they certainly have some pieces. You're talking about the fact that Los Amigos lost a lot from last year. Well, Bolsa Grande lost their quarterback in Tank Britton, but they have brought back a lot of other pieces. And that was certainly a statement game, I think, for Bolsa. Again, we talked about they had a little bit of a tumultuous offseason. The head coach at a time was a little bit uncertain. Doug Cooper has stepped in. He's been a long-time assistant with the Bolsa Matadors and just came out and did a great job. I think Bolsa, certainly with that statement game, it's one of those things where it's great to have that, but now there's a huge target on their back. Now everyone's looking and saying, oh, we got to be ready. We got to play Bolsa real hard to do that. So we'll see how the Matadors respond next week at Ocean View. I think that'll be the real test for us to see, hey, is Bolsa a real team?
Or national anthem, I believe they're getting ready.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air, gave peace through the night, that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful job. So you were saying, yeah, Matadors are going to have a target on their back after that great game last night. They should be considered one of the top teams there in the Tango League going into the season.
Yes, absolutely. And so, again, we'll see how that progresses. It's always hard to diagnose week 0. We don't have a lot of stuff to base it off of from previous weeks, and you just got to build to move forward.
So you know what? We have another game going on tonight. Pacifica, yep. Kennedy. Last year, Kennedy edged Pacifica by 1 point.
21-20, right?
21-20. And when we interviewed the Pacifica players, their one game that they were looking forward to, it was even across the board, it was Kennedy.
Well, Kennedy, going back to the Empire League days, Kennedy and Pacifica had some great battles there. And to be honest, that series across the board was probably split 50-50 in terms of who won. So that's a great rivalry game for them. Again, Pacifica with a tight one point loss in week 0 last year, looking for that revenge. We'll get updates with that tonight. I'll get some text messages, and we'll get those scores updated for you.
And, of course, not looking too forward, but next week, Garden Grove Pacifica at SoFi. So follow us on Instagram. We're going to be bringing you some updates since we can't broadcast that game.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll have some updates from the stadium, and then we will have a kind of recap of that.
So we've got the captains coming out onto the field right now for Garden Grove. You've got a number 5, Victor Bears, and it looks like, is that number 6?
Come on.
Trying to get the number for you. We'll get it while we can, but for Los Amigos, we've got number 16, Abraham Solorio, number 58, which is on the second page here. Bryant Marita, number 1, Amari Maddox, and number 15, Kevin Centeno. And joining us,
Hey.
the third monster in the three-headed monster of GGUSD Athletics,
Yeah,
Dr. Stephanie Heflin.
she's sticker worthy.
Sticker worthy. We had
yeah.
to add her, so now what I did there was I added her so she would have to come onto the stream and
Well, you
join
know
us.
I love joining you guys. It's one of the highlights of my weeks and my year for sure.
I keep
Athletics is
getting,
one of my favorites.
I don't know who the other two people are, but I know who you are, and I have to tell them, well, NIL's a thing. So if they know it's you guys for sure, I have to cut you in on the profits. And let's face it, I'm really just trying to keep all the money for myself here.
I think we've got something going here.
Looks like Los Amigos deferred, right?
Yes.
The second half. And that Grove captain looks like number 8. Yep, it's number 8, Evan Torres.
Yeah, so we'll have Grove start on offense right away.
It looks like they're getting things done a little bit quicker. Dave, you got a Grove roster in there. Ignore that Los Amigos roster, though. That's
I see what you did
yeah,
here.
there we go, yeah.
I mentioned this last night off the stream, but got some nice GGUSD folders here.
We
You
got
know,
to start giving things away here.
we do things right around here.
Yeah. So if you're
Right
tuned
down.
in, we thank you. Feel free to share this stream to everybody you know. And if our voice is cracked, that's because we were here last night. And it's hot and dry
Hot.
in this booth. But we're excited. I'm excited.
This is
Football
gonna be fun.
season. Football season is here last night. A great start to it.
I will tell you, there has been a lot of talk around the district, all the district facilities, schools, and such about a few games, this being one of them. So I have a feeling a lot of people will be tuning in if they're not here tonight, but this has been a big deal, big talk in the district.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the highlight matchups here.
Yeah, I think this will be a great one. I think a lot of people looking forward to that Grove Pacific game next week as well too.
Yeah, very much so.
Now, great experience for the athletes to be at SoFi, but not so much for us because that was one we were looking forward to broadcasting.
Streaming, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good one too.
We're going to look right away here at Grove being on offense, seeing Quentin Parcelli, seeing what he can do against the Lobos here.
It looks like they're going to get this. They're ready to get this game going. Look at the Argos are lined up for the kickoff return with 1:19 on the countdown clock still. We're not used to seeing games start early, but these two teams are ready to go after it.
Chomping at the bit.
Try to get you the deep men for the Argos right now. It's number 8,
Evan Torres.
Evan Torres, and trying to see on the other side there. Can't tell if it's a single digit or 2-digit number. But let's just hope Torres receives the ball, huh? And we're off with this matchup. Oh, not that deep of a kick. Fielded at about the 25-yard line by number 23.
Ooh.
He took a big hit.
Wow.
Wow. Angel Ruiz, welcome to the 2025 high school football season. We've got Dave rustling over here. Everything's fine in the booth, by the way. There's
Everything's good.
Yeah,
It,
figuring out plays.
it sounds like a struggle, but we're okay.
Everything's fine.
Do not send help.
Don't mind all of that.
Back at quarterback for the Argos, Calvin Kiovan. Junior QB. Last year, we mentioned earlier, he took some lumps as a sophomore. Quentin Pacelli in the backfield with him. Argos with 2 wide receivers there to the bottom of your screen. Kiovan takes a snap, hand off to Pacelli. We're going to see a healthy dose of him here, and this is why.
Oh, there we go.
He's still on his feet. That's a big boy rumbling and tumbling. Finally taken down at the Los Amigos 41-yard line. And Dave, we talked about it earlier. We saw him a few weeks ago interviewing him.
Yeah.
And he's
Grove out with a no huddle here. Very reminiscent right now of our game at Bolsa last night. That line surge from Grove on that first play, just massive.
It's
big hole for
big.
Parcelli. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watched our Instagram earlier, you see Pacelli in the offseason did powerlifting There's Torres with the reception there at the 30, the 25, the 20. Stays in bounds and gets taken down at about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, you're seeing Grove here too, pushing tempo, so they're going to go back no huddle again. Again, Los has got to respond, but they don't have any time to make adjustments now.
You go first down for the Argos deep in Lobo territory. Keofan getting ready to take the snap. Quick pass over to Torres. Torres on the left side there. Gets maybe a gain of about 2 yards. Brought down at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we see that old coaching philosophy there that Coach Matt Lamont just ran the same play again. If it worked the play before, run it again.
Make them stop you.
It's not broke. Don't fix it.
There we go. So quick start here for the Argonauts, much like the Matadors last night. And I think that's going to be the plan for the Argos, is just come in here and assert some dominance. That's not unusual for us to see from the Argos.
No, they usually come out pretty hard and fast.
Oh, yeah. Keofan getting ready to take the snap. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. Quick fake handoff to Pacelli. That's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like going to be pass interference on the Lobos.
Yeah, I think that'll be holding, will be the official call.
Or holding on the Lobos. Shout out to Richard tuning in. Works security here for GGUSD at our stadiums.
Hey, Richard.
And it was like they did call pass interference there, Dave.
Oh, offsetting.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I was going to say that Grove ran a RPO there. They called that the run pass option. So their offensive line was running a run play on their zone. And so what happened there is they had an illegal, ineligible receiver downfield and one of the linemen. So you got to watch out for that. You have that option to run or pass, but a lot of times those linemen will get downfield. So offsetting penalties will replay that second down.
I like this bunch formation here from the Argonauts. Pacelli to the right of Keofan. Look for a handoff here, I'm thinking.
There it is.
Pacelli around the left side. He's got some room. That's going to be a touchdown, Argonauts. Yeah, let's go replay. And that's going to be perfect. To the right of Keofan. I like this formation. Keep everything close up.
Well, you're seeing here again on this replay, looking at that line there. That whole left side just got caved down. He's just got a wide open space there, makes one man miss, and is able to get in. That's something the Lobos have to adjust here. If this first drive is anything indicative of what we're going to see tonight, the Lobos might be in for a long night. But don't count out Coach Mello. He'll get them ready on this next second and third series for him.
They'll peek up.
And that's one thing the Lobos have going for them. They've got a coach who's a strong guy, right? Coach Mello, facing some health scares over the summer, and he's here.
I don't know if you talked about it before I got up here, but certainly an inspiring thing for us to be able to see one of our employees, one of our coaches go through a health scare like that. And he's back here week 0, and he looks great. Looks great and healthy and doing his thing.
Not only that, the attitude, the positive attitude, just so bright and just a great guy. He's always a friend to the stream and always happy to see us and greets us and always makes time for us. Lobo numbers are going to look like they're going to be hard to read too, Dave. I don't know if you can see who's back there deep to return.
Oh, we gotta fix these light things. We gotta fix that.
That's a deep kick. He's got it. Oh, it's going to go into the end zone. That was Amari Maddox over there on the left side.
Yeah.
One of the things I noticed when before the game started was there was a lot of positivity on that Los Amigos Lobos sideline. You could just feel it, and I know it's Coach. Coach has really set the tone, and everybody seemed pretty hyped and pretty positive.
So Lobo is going to have the ball at their own 20-yard line to start their first drive of the game here. Let's see what the new look Lobos are going to do. Like we mentioned earlier, Lobos losing almost all of their playmakers from last season. But they have some size on that offensive line. Argos fired up on that one, Dave. We talked about it. The game is won in the trenches, and that's one matchup you should take a look here tonight as the night goes on, how these offensive and defensive lines are going to hold up to each other.
Yeah, Victor Berry's there on that tackle. Good penetration and a good solo tackle. We talked about that last night as well, too, that these early season games, tackling is such a factor. This is their first live speed action with tackling. The way that rules are now, they don't get as much practice at tackling, to be honest. So this is really their first action with that. And usually this first game, it's who misses the least amount of tackles is the one that's going to win.
A little bit of confusion here for the Lobos trying to get this play call in. We're going to have a timeout. Actually, flag on the play. It's probably going to delay a game. That was a long time. So a lot of looking at the wristbands. So confusion here early for the Lobos.
Penalty against the Lobos. Back 5.
Mitrell Smith in at quarterback for the Lobos, in the backfield with him, I believe. I can't see the number now, but I saw it earlier. Mitrell Smith, 4 wide receivers here for the Lobos. Second and about 13, ball at the 16-yard line. Quick pass over to the right side. That's to number 16. Tries to make a move. Gets away from one. Still on his feet at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Pushed out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Abraham Solorio on the reception.
Yeah, we see that just like I talked about before. A missed tackle on that led to that big gain. It's going to be a big factor there, but that's what you want in an offense. Get your playmakers out in space. Get them in a one-on-one situation where they can make one guy miss. And all of a sudden you're going from a 3 or 5 yard gain to a 25-yard gain.
Here we go, first down for the Lobos from their own 48-yard line after that big play from Solorio. Smith fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, and gets taken down almost immediately. That's number 7 on the tackle, Noe Calderon.
Keeper by the quarterback. Wrapped up to Calderon from the Argonauts.
So he did get about 2 yards on the play, so not all bad there. 2nd and 8 here for the Lobos. Smith getting ready to take the snap. 3 wide receivers to his left side. Rolls out to his left. Let's go of that one.
Dangerous pass.
In traffic.
A lot of hands in there.
It's going to bring up.
Always hard. You hear about that. It's a stereotype. You never want to throw back against your body.
Johnny Lauro there for the Argonauts. Another thing to watch out for is, of course, how Smith kind of settles into this game here. Only a sophomore. Can't be the easiest thing for a young man to do, is step into varsity game action when all you've probably known is freshman game action. The speed is different, the feel is different, the crowd is different, the noise, everything is just to another level. 4 wide receivers here for the Lobos. Smith getting ready to take the snap. Solorio to his left. Drops back, looks to his left, lets that one go. Design play. That's actually number 15 on the reception. I've been saying 16. So Kevin Centeno on the big receptions and on that reception. Brings up 4th and 1 for the Lobos. So what's the call here, Dave?
Yeah, you got to go for it here.
So 4th and 1 from the Argonaut 43-yard line for the Lobos. This is where, Isaac Galindo would get your first down last year.
Hard count. No biting. We've seen that play a lot, right?
Yep.
So again, 4th and short. We talked about it last night on the stream as well, that you're going to see that hard count, and that's all Coach Mello did there, was try to get him to jump off sides, take a timeout. Now he'll make a decision. I think he still goes for it, but this gives him some time to dial up a new play.
And while we have a break in the action, just want to mention we are celebrating our 60th anniversary as a district. You'll see in the top left corner of your screen the GGUSD Athletics 65th anniversary or 60th anniversary logo, and also special for today, our throwback logos in the score bug there. My favorite, the Lobo that used to be on the side of the gym for the longest time.
Very popular.
Very popular.
Very popular on New Hope.
Yep. Of course, the familiar Garden Grove Argonaut logo, that's still on a building in front of the campus there on Stanford.
Yeah, that Lobo from back in the day, it's got some teeth on it.
Yeah. It'll take a bite out of you, that's for sure.
It will.
We can't talk about anniversaries and mention that we've got our oldest high school and our newest high school here tonight. Los Amigos opening in 1968. Garden Grove, of course, opening in 1921.
Yep. Yeah, we're really excited about our 60th anniversary this year.
Because we're going to have a great matchup.
Oh, what is it? September 26th, right?
September 26th. Garden Grove against Rancho, the first two high schools in Garden Grove.
Long-time rivalry.
At one point, it was the third longest continuous running rivalry until the league disbanded and they stopped their series.
It's always a fun
Mitrell
one.
Smith hands off, but there's a flag on the play. That's Centeno. He's going to have a big gain on that. He might even have a touchdown. Still on his feet, 5 goal line touchdown, but there is a flag on the play, and that is tough.
And then see, let me get that replay there.
Let's
Didn't
see if
see
we
what
can,
happened.
might be past the point. Even have a touchdown. Penalty there.
Yeah, looks
Still
like
on his feet, 5
maybe
goal
a
line
procedure
touchdown,
penalty.
but there is a flag on the play, and that's a tough break for the Lobos. They could have used that one. Now
Yeah,
they're going to be
see,
moved back, and they're going to have to punt the
get that
ball.
replay. You
They're
never
gonna
know.
see
Long
it.
discussion
Have
here.
a touchdown. Still on his feet, 5 goal line. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Lobo touchdown.
I think we missed the replay, huh?
We have the tail end. Don't worry, Vincent. Sometimes it goes crazy. Don't worry.
It's all good. We got a game.
So great way to answer by the Lobos after the Argonauts just marched down the field. That was a hard-earned touchdown as well. 4th down, 4th and 1, and breaking a long run. That was I believe, a 43-yard touchdown.
Argonauts 7, Lobos 7. The Los Amigos football team would like to give a big thank you to Marco's Pizza for their generous support of our program this season. Be sure to stop by our snack bar tonight to purchase a
You know, while we wait for his next kick, I want to give a shout out Chris Porter, who is a true GGUSD athletic supporter. I want to give her a shout out because
And a big Argo supporter. So I
Huge
felt,
Argo supporter.
I
I
felt,
didn't want to
felt
throw
bad.
that out there.
I felt bad doing my pick because I love Chris, but I had to.
But I will say too, she's some of our hardest working behind the athletics program. She takes care of our team so well with our athletic directors and our athletic secretaries, and she really is the mastermind behind all of that to make sure our kids are out there ready to go, playing with all their safe equipment and their uniforms, and stadiums and fields are ready to go. So shout out to Chris.
Yeah, she's what makes it run. Like you
Yep.
said, behind the scenes, doesn't
Really
get all
is.
the praise, but can't happen without her.
No, can't.
Little pooch kick here by the Lobos. That's fielded again by number 23,
Late,
Angel Ruiz.
late fair catch. Smart play though.
After the return, 1st and 10, Argonauts.
So first down for the Argonauts from their own. It looks like 32-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So we heard Mr. Oberacker mention pizza earlier. We brought it up last night, but if you're a booster and you want us to rate your food so we can get people over there, we will reluctantly do it.
I didn't know that was a new segment.
Yeah, we're trying anything here.
I love it. That actually would be a fun little halftime
It would be,
segment.
yeah, a good halftime segment.
Something for the future.
And I'm not opposed to having a student do the reviews.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if
A
there's-
student athlete, maybe.
Yeah, so if there's any students out there who want to join and help our broadcast, we are definitely looking. We want to get some different camera angles on the field, maybe some statisticians so we can keep track of things here. We try to do it, and then after the first drive, we just forget or we give up.
Some great experience opportunities right now.
Here go Lobos. Argos second down and about 6 yards. Kiafan with 3 wide receivers. Handoff to Pacelli over to the right side. Breaks it outside. Flag on the play, though. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30. Taken down from behind.
Wow.
Yeah, this will be coming back, though. This is going to be holding.
That was great pursuit by the Lobos, not giving up on the play because Pacelli looked like he was just going to rumble into the end zone unscathed. So a flag waved off saved the Lobos, and a flag that stands hurts the Argos a little bit here.
Well, we could have a fun game here on our hands. This might be a barn burner back and forth.
I did pick the Lobos.
We had talked to Anthony Bell last night from Bolsa Grande. He scored 4 touchdowns, and he was joking that he thought he could go for the record of 7. And that's what we said is you can't have that in a shutout. You got to have that in a barn burner.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Maybe we'll have that
back
tonight.
And forth. Yep. Let's hope we have it tonight. I can't do another blowout.
No, I don't think either team will.
Looks like we've got a timeout. Lobos.
Their second one.
That's their second one. That's early.
Yeah, they're not going to settle for a blowout. They're gonna play to the end. So, Dave, did I hear a rumor last night you said that if you get 500 fans in that Garden Grove stands that you'd take a pie to the face?
I would take a pie to the face.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah. So if Garden Grove,
Vincent and Kaylin should start counting.
If Garden Grove can get 50 fans at the Rancho Garden Grove game, I'll take a pie to the face.
50. That's a little low, but 500.
So between that and his prediction tonight with the Lobo mascot helmet, he's got no friends at Garden Grove. Yeah.
None.
But again, that's how he wants it. Like he said, he bleeds.
I bleed green, gold, black, and orange.
Black and orange. I understand that.
A little bit
I
of.
feel that.
You feel it, yeah.
I do.
A little bit of blue and black. You have a little blue and black in you.
A little bit, tiny, very, very small sliver. It depends on who they're playing.
When you're around long enough, you get a little bit all those colors.
You do. You know what? Yeah, I was thinking there are only 2 high schools who I'm not directly connected with, either through my father working at them or me working or attending them, and it's Bolsa and La Quinta.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
But that's what happens. You stick around a place long enough, right? You develop connections everywhere. We're going to replay this second down here for the Argonauts.
Like Grove's tactics so far, out in multiple formations.
Pass received by number 6, Aaron Payan.
So again, you're seeing there Grove out in a spread formation. They started off their first series in tight and running formations. Like to see that. Take their matchups where they can get them.
I want to just mention last night we had about 1,000 views.
Yes.
I think tonight we can break it. Let's go ahead and break it. These are 2 schools that I believe we can do it with. Especially, I have to say, the Lobos are probably the biggest, some of the biggest stream supporters, the Lobo faithful.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say this about the Argo fans on the other side. It is directly in the sun. It's hot.
It's true.
The bleachers can get unbearable, so I get it.
Oh, he's got him deep.
Wow, he's got him open. He doesn't go for him.
Oh.
Almost picked off.
Oh,
He
it is.
Picked off. Lobo football.
Whoa.
Wow, let's take a look at this. Kia fan had a man wide open over the middle. About the Argo fans on the other side. It is directly in the sun. It's hot. The bleachers can get unbearable. Wide open. It looked like
He's got him deep.
Wow, he's got him open. He doesn't go for him.
Oh.
Almost picked off.
Oh, it is.
Lobo football. Right into the breadbasket.
Wow.
That concentration, that tip drill. That's why that tip drill is important. That pass was, he had Nathan Garcia wide open, but he elected to go to Nathan Payan.
That's a tough route there. Again, they're trying to get that flood concept on that out route. But again, he had him open over the middle. I talked about that before. That's a tough pass to make back across your body to get set up. But they did have someone open deep.
And that's just something that Kia fan will learn as the years go. He'll watch film and he'll understand to make maybe take a few more seconds to make a different read. Mitrell Smith getting ready to take the snap here. Centeno goes over to the left. Mitrell Smith keeps it, lets it go. Oh, incomplete. That ball intended for number 1, Amari Maddox. It's going to bring up second down here.
This is Coach Lamone's third season, right?
This is his second.
Second season,
Yes.
that's right. Okay. Second season.
You know, I was looking at it. The Argonauts have not made the playoffs in 2 years. The last time the Argonauts missed the playoffs for 3 years in a row was back in 95, 96, and 97. So it's been a very long time.
Yes.
And I think it's going to stay that way. I do believe that the Argonauts will make a run this year.
You're really
and
not
get-
making friends tonight.
No, I think it's not. They're going to make a run.
Oh,
So-
got it to the I was like,
yeah.
holy cow.
No, and here we go. Centeno around the right side. First down. Lobo's doing a great job. No,
I misunderstood.
yeah,
Sorry
no.
about that, Dave.
The Argos will be breaking that
Yes,
playoff drought.
I would agree with you.
They made the playoffs for 18 full seasons in a row.
That's a run.
That's a run, and we're talking about I think league championships almost in all of those years, except for maybe in the big 4 years. But it's just a machine, and you know, just like with the Dodger Giant rivalry, there's that rivalry, but there's that respect too. There's a deep respect, you know, for the Argos and what they've been able to do.
Absolutely.
Lobo's here now. Mitrell Smith fakes the handoff, keeps it around the left side. He's got some room, bounces it out. He's going to have first down yardage. If he cuts up, and there's going to be a flag on the play.
big-
That's a late hit? No?
Big hold, very big hold there.
I think the Argos got away with one at the end of the play there, but it's going to be coming back. That's one thing last night. There weren't too many
Some chipping
penalties.
going on out there.
And that's what you're going to have. You got a rivalry
Yep.
game. Two teams who really want to win. And that was a little bit of a later hit at the end of the play. See what they would call probably going to be a hold.
Yeah, I was out on the perimeter receiver. Discussing now, Lamont discussing if he wants to take him back. And they are. Always take the yardage there.
But, you know, we talk about the Argos. You know, they were around for 90 years before the football team really just started making a lot of noise, though. In that short span of about 6 years, 7 years, they made 5 CIF championship games. They end up winning 2 of them. One in dramatic fashion, you know, 31-30, and then another one just running away with it against Rancho. And they just really became, after everyone would think Garden Grove League and thought would be Pacifica, they very easily erased all of that.
Grove has always been a fun team to watch. It's just they've always been exciting. They're solid.
Mitrell Smith hands it off to Centeno. Rolls forward for a few yards. See where they mark it. They're going to give him about a 4-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 14. And you know, it's like it doesn't matter. So what Coach Lamont needs to think, it's like every coach that has, you know, that come before him has been successful, right?
Yep.
Coach Cepeda
Yes.
did his thing, won a championship. Before that, Coach Puga made, you know, 3 CIF championships. Coach Hay got everything started and got everything going and kind of kick-started,
Yes.
you know, the Argo dynasty as we know it now. So, and I'm sure that's what really attracted him. We haven't talked about him since last year, but he came from Northern California.
He did.
He uprooted. So if you're going to uproot yourself, you're not just going to do it for a place or a job that you don't feel is going to be something that's going to be worth it in the end.
And excited, super excited to come down. Gosh, I feel like he's been here so
Well,
much longer
I mean,
already.
of course he's excited to come down.
Well-
It's Northern California, it's the San Francisco area. Come on.
Saying, one of those where he could have been here 3 years. I think that's why.
That's
why
true.
I say
He
that.
could have.
Yeah.
He could have. That is very true, and that's probably where my brain went.
But I like his energy.
Yes.
He's got like this laid back, cool,
does.
like he's got this good vibe to him. You know, a lot like Coach Cooper. Cooper's got that
Yes.
that relaxed vibe too.
Very much.
I was talking to Coach Oz at Santiago, and I was telling him, like, yeah, you know, I could picture if you put music to the different coaches, I'm like, Cooper's got to be like some surf California surf music,
100%,
right?
yes.
Just some Southern California surf, laid
would
back,
match
just,
that.
yeah.
I think Lamont, he's got a good a mix of. If you said, hey, he's from NorCal, you could look at him and go, that makes sense. Or, hey, he's from SoCal.
Or
I think you could
SoCal.
look at him and go, hey, that makes sense too. He's kind of got that mix of both of them.
He's got like that Blink 182 type kind of vibe, I think. Right?
I could see that.
Coach
too.
Enright?
Yeah.
Probably a little Taylor Swift vibe, Dr. Heflin. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. I mean, you know me.
I would pay to see him at a Taylor Swift concert.
And he's probably listening
He
tonight.
probably is.
That pass complete over to the right side to number 18, still on his feet, making some moves. He's going to be close to the first down.
I mean, those concerts, they got some energy, so.
I heard all about it. The whole night is getting text messages.
It's a good concert. It's a good concert.
3rd and short here for the Lobos. So Lobos doing a good job, probably a little bit surprising. Not for me, again, because I picked them. Montreal Smith hands the ball off to Centeno. It looks like he's going to get the first down. So the Lobos doing what the Argos usually do, and that's a little bit of a smash mouth football.
Got a lot of music references happening right now.
There is. I think that might be the theme this year.
I was just thinking about a couple new segments we could put in. Too.
Last night, we did bring up a lot of movies last night. There's a lot of weird football movies, old football movies.
Could be like Movie Thursday, Music Friday.
Yeah, I think so.
Just saying.
We'll get Dave to dress up as a different movie character in Rockstar.
Oh, yeah.
Every night.
I'm all
I
for
can't wait till Kiss Night.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Montreal Smith rolling out to his left. Lets that one go. Wow. It did look scary from this angle, but I guess it wasn't as bad as
It's just good break on that ball there.
that was number 7 on the reception.
It would be cool to interview all the coaches and see what they would match their song as if they had a walkout song.
Yeah, that's got to be the
That
thing
would
next
be a
year.
good little. That would be a good little segment.
Yeah, it would be. Now, Coach Murphy's got to be like some Metallica,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's got to be.
Who's that, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, right? He's just.
Yeah.
Centennial where they run up the middle.
I think he could be a little punk alternative too.
First and goal, Los
He's an ASU guy, so he's a party animal. We know that at heart. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's still very active with his ASU community, too.
I think our coaches would have some good music choices, actually.
Oof. Got a update.
Lobos in I formation here. Centeno, the running back. Pitch to Centeno, left side. Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Lobos.
There we go.
Yeah, great response here from Los Amigos. Getting their first score, then coming the turnover, the sudden change,
Lobos
and
in
now
I
another
formation
great
here.
drive to put in there.
Centeno, the running back. And again, we talk about this, Pitch how to our team's Centeno, going to respond. The left Lobos side. Touchdown,
Touchdown,
responded
Lobos.
nicely.
There you go.
I'm sure the Argos are going to respond in kind. So, Dave, you had an update.
We have an update, yeah, from Pacifica game. Pacifica drove all the way down to the 1 yard line on their opening drive, fumbled it.
Ooh.
It was returned 100 yards.
No.
So end of first quarter, they are down 7-0 to Kennedy. So it looks like that's going to be a tight ball game.
Yeah, it is.
You know what?
Wow.
Pacifica played some tight ball games last year when it mattered, and for the most part, they came through except for that semifinal game. You're talking first drive of the game. It could be one of those where they run away with it and they end up winning 49-7.
Until week 0 is a weird week.
Very.
That's the thing.
We talked about it last night. Savannah beat Bolsa in week 0 last year, but finished 2-8.
Right.
Bolsa rebounded and ended up making the playoffs. So
Exactly.
you can't take too much stock into what's happening here tonight
No.
or in these early weeks.
Got another update. We had them here last night, OC Sports Zone. So Tim Burt and his crew is at Santiago. So we'll get some updates throughout the night.
Great.
End of first quarter, Santiago 7, Saddleback 6.
You know what? I
Nice.
totally forgot to put Santiago in the update there. That's
opening.
my fault.
Yeah, so good guys are up by 1 point at the end of the first quarter in that game.
There we go, Coach Oz. We mentioned him, though. He's on our minds.
You got to mention.
You got to mention. Lobos getting ready to kick off to the Argos here. 14-7 lead. Minute 52 left to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Wow, this ball bounced towards the Lobos. He's got some room here. Still on his fifth, number 9 on the return.
We've seen
Nathan
that from
Garcia.
Los Amigos the last couple years, really, is their kicking game is always a question mark of where are they going to kick and what are they going to try to do. And we see there just another little pooch kick. They're trying actively to make it uncomfortable for Grove to field that. And hoping for a mistake, and they can get that ball back.
Speaking of kickers, last night, Eric Ramos for Bolsa Grande. Dave, you were on the field.
I was on the field.
Game.
You probably had how long it was that he attempted, but it was a
65-yard
field goal attempt, and it wasn't that short.
It wasn't that short.
Yeah.
He probably if he was at 45, I think he would have nailed it. But 60, he was on the 45 on this side.
65. That's something.
Pacelli just bouncing off people.
Yeah, he's a great runner. Again, difference in size there. Getting those feet moving. Every time there's contact, he's just speeding those feet up.
Again, we talked comps last night, running backs, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to go very recent. And since we brought up Coach Murphy, he's wearing number 4, Cam Scatterbo.
Oh.
He's got a little bit of that bruiser style. Of course,
Yeah.
Cam now a New York Giant. Happy to see that. Pacelli, again, left side, just driving. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up about third and
Yeah, we'll see. It looks to me like the Lobos
third and 3 or so.
Lobos are selling out there on that zone play. We'll see if they get a quarterback keeper here with Keofan keeping on the backside there as this game progresses.
Of course, Garden Grove known for being a running back centered team. They've just been able to just churn them out here. Pacelli just the latest in a long line. You had Jordan Antunes. You had Mikey Carrillo, who's coaching there for the Argos. Hand up to Pacelli over the left side. He's going to have the first down, depending on where the spot is. Yep, they're going to mark him first down.
Pacelli picks up 2 yards and a low first down.
Now 49 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Different ball game entirely than the one we had last night. Of course, Lobos and Argos have not played since 2021. Keofan getting ready to take the snap. Hands off to Pacelli. Right side's got some room. Flag on the play. Pacelli still on his feet. Takes a big hit. Gets taken down at about the 31-yard line.
Wonder if this will be a hold or maybe a chop block. Nah. Just
Blocking
hold.
the hold on the Argos, so it's going to bring them back.
Yeah, that's certainly been the theme so far in this game is that the penalties have hurt Garden Grove.
And I think that's something that helped the Matadors last night is they played a relatively clean ball game. Of course, the flag that could have hurt the Lobos was waved off. So here we go. Let's do it again. First down from their own 48-yard line. 1st and 20 to go here for the Argonauts. Keofan, 2 wide receivers. Handoff, Pacelli, right side. Why not?
Yeah, it's the same play. That was back-to-back. They called that same play there.
Gain of about 2 yards or 3 yards on the play. Let's see if the Argonauts run a play or if they just let the clock run out here to end the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to come up just short.
That's the end of the first quarter here from Bolsa Grande Stadium. GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Mora here, joined by GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave O'Malley and Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Dr. Stephanie Heffel.
Hello.
Of course, got to give a shout out to our hard-working crew, Vincent and Kaylin. Vincent now an alum, Kaylin from Rancho, doing a great job as always.
We've got the Los Dance team down there. Some exciting news. We've been able to really expand this year our dance programs at both the intermediates and the high schools. In fact, Santiago is starting off with a brand new dance room this year.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
Of course, Pacifica, very well-known dance team, national championships and all that good stuff.
Yep. It's been a good start. It's been a good start to the year.
And of course, not just in the arts, as we've got the Rancho Skilled Trades pathway opening up?
We did. We had our skill trades in partnership with North County ROP. We have our 15th CTE pathway starting this year. It's our skilled trades pathway over at Rancho Alamitos with a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Started last Monday, so we're 2 weeks in. We've got about 40 students who are all mostly freshmen. We have a couple juniors in there, but it's a 4-year pathway. There's a few opportunities for a 2-year certificate as well, but a 4-way pathway that leads you right into a lot of different apprenticeships and opportunities, and potentially as well into the college, because they're all A through G classes. And so depending on what route you want to take in that trade, we've got all kinds of pathways set up over there. So we're really excited about this new program, and I know it's going to flourish as we get started.
And I saw that room, during the ribbon cutting, and it looks awesome. It's amazing. Brand new tools,
All of it.
saws, screwdrivers, all that good stuff. So it's a great program. Pichelli handoff to the right side, still on his feet. He's got some room at the 30, 25, 20. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Amari Maddox on the touchdown saving push. And the Argonauts are cooking. They are in business deep in Lobo territory. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in. Of course, these streams are nothing without our viewers at home, and we appreciate each and every single one of you. Remember, you can watch this forever. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, GGUSD Athletics. You can see my pick earlier in the day and see us just some different forms of content we're going to start bringing you after these streams. Kia fan, handoff, Pichelli, right side. Pichelli, beautiful form tackle there. Slowed down by number 16. I believe that's Centeno or Solorio. I believe Solorio.
Maselli with a gain of 3 yards. Second down and 7.
Argos do not have to score here. They can get a first down without getting into the end zone. The ball was spotted, or the line to gain is at about the 2-yard line. Pichelli lined up right behind Kiafan. Kiafan bobbles a snap, picks it up, and he's going to be sacked by number 58 of the Lobos. If you want to get that name from me, Dave.
Yeah, so that is Bryant Merida.
Brian Marie, there we go. Beautiful sack there. Kiafan really doing a good job of recovering that, because it looked like it could have got ugly for the Argos. It's going to push them back behind the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. I want to give a shout out to both cheer squads for helping us with our pregame, little pregame spot this evening. Kiafan over the middle. Oh, it looks like he tripped.
Yeah, no, that's a flag. They're going to get him for
play.
interference.
Especially to those Argo cheerleaders, because I think they were pretty bummed.
You know
when
what?
they saw
were
that Lobo head.
They were true sports.
So
They were
good sports about it.
and very appreciative. They actually wanted me in the picture with
They
them after.
did.
I appreciate that.
They did.
Very awesome squads all around.
I'll tell you, our district schools have some incredible spirit.
100%. Last night we had the Matador out here roaming the sidelines. We got the Lobo band out here. We haven't mentioned them, so shout out to them.
Neon night last night, right?
Neon night for the Lobo, and they were here in full. There
that's what it looked
were a
like.
lot of people.
I'm sure the competition or the stands will be going on soon in Orange County with all the different high schools.
Oh, the different student sections.
The
Yep.
student sections.
Yeah, so no first down here. Again, you got to get the distance to get it. It's no more automatic first down. So 3rd down here for the Argos.
Pichelli with the
direct
oh,
snap.
Wow.
He got in.
Did
That's
he?
a touchdown. Yep.
They're going to call him down.
Oh,
Wow.
That brings up 4th. No, that's the first down, though.
challenge. Let's get a replay challenge.
But that's a first down, though. So 1st and goal for the Argos. It's all but a formality here that they're going to get this ball in barring a fumble or a bad exchange on the snap here.
You just made the cardinal sin of football calling now.
Yes, he did.
I remember Pacifica got to the 1 yard line and fumbled and had it all the way back. Let's see what happens here.
I'm sorry,
That was
Argo
a-
fans. That's not going to happen. They're not going to fumble. Los Amigos is not going to return it 99 yards for a touchdown to extend the lead to 20-7.
Spoken.
It is not going to happen.
I think it's fair to say we're going to see a Pacelli run here. No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Kia fan rolls out to his right. Let's have him
Oh,
go.
okay.
Touchdown, Argonauts.
Look at that.
Touchdown!
Jaden Nunez with the reception there.
That's a big boy reception.
Yeah.
He's wearing number 10, but he's built like a tight end fullback. It is not going to happen.
I think it's fair to say we're
Yeah,
gonna
Kia
see a
fan
Pacelli
surprising
run
us
here.
all after that quick snap or that
No,
direct snap to
whoa.
Pacelli. He
Kia
just
fan
rolls out
rolls
to the
out to his
right.
right.
And Nunez
nice.
wide open, just untouched, unnoticed there.
Coming from that tight end position, we see that a lot. He can always hide as the tight end.
We've got a ball game here, folks. Kick is up. Kick is good. We've got a 14-14 ball game here from Bolsa Grande Stadium. Argonauts marching down the field, taking care of business.
9:28 to go in the second.
Well, I've really liked what Los has come out with responding to Grove so far. See if they can get another long, sustained drive here.
Dave's getting a little closer to that 500 attendance mark over at Grove.
I'll give them until the clock hits 0:00 in the fourth quarter. They've got time to get here.
They do.
It takes a whole 3 minutes to get across the 22.
True.
I'll give it to it. You know what? There's traffic. It might take a little bit longer.
And now that, I mean, it is 14-14, so people could still pop on over.
Yeah, it's not too late. If you're listening at home, you're an Argo supporter, pick up like 4 friends, come on
Yes.
down to Bolsa Grande Stadium.
Come on down.
Maddox on the return there. It's going to take it to about the 26-yard line or so.
After the return, first and 10, Los Amigos.
Trying to get our booth cameras set up here so we can get some booth views. A lot of times we do build the plane as it's in the air, folks. So.
That's just being an education. We just make things happen. We just make things happen.
Okay, we want to do this. Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it
And
out.
then we figure it out.
We always figure it out. That's what's best for kids,
Yeah.
is making sure it happens.
And by golly gee, it's going to happen, Dr. Heflin.
You know it. Always does. Our team always comes through.
We do what we can.
Incomplete pass brings up second and 10 for the Lobos.
It's turning out to be quite comfortable. I mean, it's still warm, don't get me wrong, but better than I anticipated tonight. That breeze is nice.
Yeah, it feels good. It's not as bad as it's certainly not the worst
No.
worst game we've had here.
No.
We got second down for the Lobos. Ball at their own 30-yard line. Clock stopped at 9:15 here to go in the second quarter. Let's see what the Lobos can do here to answer that Argonaut touchdown. Mitrell Smith getting ready to take the snap. Hands off to Centeno. Centeno still on his feet. Good gain on the play. It's going to make that third down a little bit more manageable.
Centeno picks up 7. Third down and 3.
It's gonna be third down and 3. So you know what? I got the booth cam on because I have this up here.
Here, I'll take him.
And I figure,
Oh,
I figure,
Mamelli, here we go.
you know, we're going to try and make this happen here.
Hard count. Los got him on the hard count. Oh, if they could only see this right now.
So we've got the Lobo head here, and we did the Lee Corso pick. There we go. But that was too fun.
We didn't have it on though,
That was
right?
too fun.
Did you get it on there? Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We didn't get on there. The blue cam. We'll get the booth cam. We'll get the. Don't worry.
Don't
All
worry,
that
Lobo.
work.
We'll figure it out.
All that work.
We'll figure it out. I know
What
exactly.
happened?
I know exactly what I have to do. Don't worry, Vincent. Don't touch anything there yet. There we go.
Just testing it.
We're just testing it. Mitrell Smith pass to Maddox. That's going to be complete. He's going to have some room. Close to the first down, but just a little bit short.
Yeah, I'm liking Los's passing game here. They got a great mix of rollouts, flood routes coming in from those. Just getting some mid to deep routes, and then just some quick little now routes. This little wide receiver screen to Maddox. They've got a great mix going on.
So second down, about 1 yard to go here for the Lobos. Ball at the Argo 49-yard line. Like I like to say, they're on the right side of the 50 right now. Trips right here for Mitrell Smith. Handoff, Tenteno, left side. First down for the Lobos. So
This has been a great battle of running backs between Pacelli and Centeno.
I was just about to say, we were trying to wonder who was going to fill in that huge Galindo-sized hole in the Lobo offense. And Centeno's doing a really good job right now. We have an injured Lobo on the field right now.
Not sure who it is.
Looks like it's maybe a lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this last night, but again, a big thing in our district, especially with our athletics. We now have full-time athletic trainers. So we see down there, Brittany for Los Amigos is down there. Super happy for that. We can thank Dr. Heflin because I know that was a lot of work on her end.
Oh, look,
that
we've got
took
a
a village.
special guest, two special guests in the house. K-9 Officer Nellie and K-9 Officer Misha, who is in her last week on the job.
We do have Officer Julian and Misha are retiring a week from today.
Oh, that's right. There's two officers with them, Julian and Link. I guess that's
but
who that is.
Misha and Nellie are here, and that's
Misha and that's what matters, Dr. Eflin.
It does. Let's be honest.
We all love Misha and Nellie.
And I'll tell you, our hearts are a little sad that Misha and Officer Julian are retiring.
100%. We talked about it last
gonna be
night.
rough. Yeah.
I met Officer Julian back when I was in 3rd grade at Bryant Elementary School, walking down the pathway behind the auto shop area, and he picks me up in his car, gets on the radio and calls my dad, who was working there at the time, and tells him, "Hey, Frank, I have a special guest here for you. I've got a package for you." And he drove me to his office. So ever since then, and then just awesome to see that he was one of the SROs coming back when the program started to really ramp up again.
Yeah. Patrick's made an incredible difference. In fact, he is the brains behind the K-9 program here in Garden Grove, between a partnership between GGPD and GGUSD. And it really started with Officer Julian's daughter making mention of, like, wouldn't it be cool if, one of my favorite statements, and talked about having dogs on campuses. And here we are. Now we have 3 pups, soon to be. We do, and Hart's not here tonight, who is partners with Officer Zanija, but we do have a new SRO joining once Patrick retires next week, and her name is Officer Kovacs, and she has a pup as well.
K-9 Officer Shelby.
Officer K-9 Shelby. So we're excited to bring on a new pup to the family, but we will miss Misha and Pat tremendously.
And shout out to Officer Link for coming back on duty.
Yes.
He was finally forced to shave off that ridiculous beard that he was growing.
Amen.
Thank goodness.
Gosh.
I hope he does hear this. I will clip this and send it to him if I have to. So we're going to get play resumed here as number 68 was walked off. Was that 68, Dave, or 98?
That is 68, I believe.
Yeah, walked off the field, helped off. So here we go. It's going to be a first down and 10 here for the Lobos. Ball on the Argonaut 47-yard line. No, 43-yard line. Smith takes a snap, hands off. It's going to be a little sweep around the right side.
Great
Read perfectly
fill
by the Argos.
Yeah, that's great, Phil.
It's going to go nowhere. That was number 1 for the Lobos.
Great job there stretching that play out and then having their DBs come down and fill in for that tackle. Great job by the Argos.
I do want to circle back for a minute about athletic trainers. Dave made mention of it.
Yep.
I do want to give a shout out to the Board of Education, Dr. Maffey, and the district in supporting that, because that really did take a village to get that up and going. It was a huge investment, and we're excited that we get to have our trainers here as part of our team in GGUSD. So thank you for that.
Mitrell Smith rolls out to his left. That pass is going to be complete. Gets them past the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, so again, we got Brittany here for Los on this sideline, and we got Rich over on the Grove sideline for athletic trainers, so we'll give both of them a shout-out. We'll see them throughout our streams, I'm sure. Unfortunately, that's part of football. We're going to have some injuries out there.
But you know what? If you're going to have injuries, it's great to have a team that's going to be there to support our athletes.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really exciting to see. So every school, so we have 7 new trainers joining our team this year. It's really exciting.
Mitrell Smith drops back to pass, lets
Ooh.
that one go over the right side.
Oh.
Dangerous. Oh. That pass intended, it looks like, for number 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think he saw that all the way. Had those hands come up a little late there. Alexis Marcelo Chamu.
Alexis Marcelo, one of Dr. Maffey's
Yes,
mentees.
Yeah, it looked like he got sight of that a little bit late. Threw those hands up just out of reach of it.
I think Dr. Maffey might have 3 mentees on the football team this year, maybe 3 cheerleaders as well.
Yep, I know there's at least one. And these are students who I've interviewed
Yes.
over the, not I've interviewed, but we've interviewed over the summers. I've been the camera operator for those.
She's here tonight as well.
She is, with her husband.
Yeah, over on
Mr. Maffey.
the Grove sideline right now.
Yes.
Yeah, on a night like tonight, she's got to make the rounds. They need all the people they can get on that side of the field.
Does she count towards the 500?
We'll let
We will tonight.
We will, yeah.
Tonight we will.
See, I'm not a bad guy.
Against the Lobos, push the ball back 5, 4th and 13.
You know, if we get the stadium crew to go over there and just stand there, we'll count that too. We're going to do this play again. Oh, that was close. Nice punt, though. Going to take a Lobo bounce, fielded at about the 11-yard line. Beautiful coverage there by the Lobos.
Excellent.
Very short return on the play.
If they ever do meet one of your challenges, I really do think it should be the Argo that actually tosses that pie.
I think so. They
It'd
have
be appropriate.
Do they have a mascot?
I thought they did, yeah. He's been at this our special games and all, right? I believe so.
I'm telling you, I don't know if they've got a mascot.
Maybe they don't.
I don't think I remember an Argo.
We see we've got elementary schools
We
sending
do.
their mascots.
Our
The Hill
elementary-
mascot. The Hill mascot was there, the Hound.
They're coming through. And our intermediates have stepped
Oh,
up
yeah.
quite a bit. I believe there's new, I think, is it Harry or Henry the Hawk over at Irvine?
Shout
Might be
out
Harry.
to Principal Holly Jefferson, who is just, you want to talk about spirit and school spirit? I will put her up against all 7 of our high schools combined.
I would agree.
And she would win. Running away.
There's something about that Hawk House over there.
The
Wow.
Hawk House. Yep, the Hawk House.
I believe if you ask a student where they go to school, they don't say Irvine Intermediate. They
They go to
actually say the Hawk House.
And you got to look, because it's a buy-in from the students.
It
It's
is.
a top-down buy-in. It's fantastic.
They're
And of course,
fully committed.
we talk about.
Porcelli's gone.
he
That's
is
a touchdown.
There he goes.
I don't know.
He won't be caught from behind
Nope.
here. He's all the way
Wow.
gone. No flags.
10-5 touchdown.
There we are.
Goner, track star. We might not. Oh, we're going to get that whole play. Look at that. Buy-in. It's fantastic. And beautiful blocking there.
Talk about.
Yeah, I was going to mention that Grove hadn't gone back to that up-tempo, no huddle, and they did on this series, and paying dividends only in that second play there.
There we are.
Goner, track star.
Great job by the Argo line and Pacelli there.
Great job by the camera operator to get that
Vincent.
play the whole way.
Was it Kaylin? Who was
Kaylin.
that?
Vincent did a great job getting that
he was
replay going.
fast on it. Good job.
Looks like we got an injured Lobo back here. No one is noticing.
Well, we saw this yesterday too. We're going to see it in week 0, week 1, week 2 games. There's going to be a lot of cramping that goes on. Not sure if that's what this is, but we do see that a lot early season.
Misha liked that play. She's over there. She sees and just like a true support canine, she sees a student in distress and she's at attention, ready to go.
Misha's one, and Misha and Nellie, along with Hart, but just to speak about the two pups that are here tonight, you can always tell when they've really had a very emotionally draining day. And I don't mean just when there's trauma, but just being around our kids and supporting them and, feeling that energy on those sites. And by this time of night, they are exhausted, and you can see that whenever you see the pups at this time of night. Misha's like, I'll take this nap now.
And that was Amari Maddox who was able to walk off the field under his own power.
Quick update from Santiago Saddleback. Halftime there, and Saddleback has retaken the lead. It is 13-7.
I'm going to give me a few minutes. I'm going to go give a pep talk and talk to them how we do not lose to Santa Ana teams. We cannot have it.
There's some message. I'm sure they'll come back strong.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
That's one thing that, Santiago is – last year they kind of started off slow, but they had some games, where they were shocking people and winning games where probably people didn't think they would win.
Oh, they beat Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
Costa Mesa gave our teams trouble.
Yeah. I believe did they play Savannah last year?
I don't know. I'm lost in the shuffle there.
There are a few teams out there who our teams just love playing and who love playing our teams.
Savannah, certainly one of them.
Savannah was trying to get the Garden Grove City Championship.
Loera has been an honorary GG.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while now.
USC team for a while, yeah.
Thanks for leaving the league, Garden Grove.
I don't think that was their choice.
I know.
I'm not sure how much they say they had in that.
No, it had to be done. Nice little return there. But, we talk about these new leagues, and bar none, I think the team in our district that had the shortest end of that re-leaguing stick was Garden Grove. They were placed in the toughest league when you talk about it mathematically, and it showed
for football,
last year.
You mean?
For football.
Yeah,
For football re-leaguing.
Yeah, they did not have good luck with the timing of it either, where they got in that Kappa league. It's a higher league, obviously. And then they had a little bit of a down year, and that's not a good mix that you want to have.
But I guess that's the price of success, right?
Yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. This is our last year of the 2-year cycle for the football leagues. So teams will be moving up and down. Again, the leagues are the Greek alphabet.
Centeno with that run. He's still on his feet. Look at him just chugging away.
So again, just looking at those leagues there, we've got Grove is in the Kappa League. We have Pacificas in the Omicron. We have Los and Rancho are in the Sigma. And then the rest are in the Tango. So that is Bolsa, La Quinta, and Santiago. Did I miss anyone?
Nope, you got them all.
I think so. Anyways, again, Kappa being the highest one there, alphabetically.
Second down, about 3 yards to go here for the Lobos. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. This game going a little bit slower than last night's game.
I didn't feel that it's going to be that way.
Oh, he's got some room. Still on his feet. That's number 2, Mitrell Smith. Calling his own number. It's a first down. Yeah, so here we go. I've got the common non-league opponents here. So Ocean View is in the Sigma League with Rancho and Los Amigos, but they also play Bolsa and Santiago, so they're trying to get the Garden Grove City Championship here. University plays 3 of our teams, Garden Grove, Los Amigos, and Pacifica. It's Mitrell Smith again on the carry. Anaheim playing Rancho in non-league, and also Bolsa, La Quinta, and Santiago in league.
Picks up 8 yards, second down and 2.
Lobos responding nicely here. Handoff, Centeno, left side. He takes a big hit.
Jaden Manier.
Nice tackle there.
Marcelo Chalu with the ball carrier. 8 and 1,
3rd and 1 here for the Lobos. Let's see if they can get that yardage. I'm sure it's 4 down territory here. Trips left for Smith. No one on the right. No one lined up wide to the right. Smith keeps himself. He gets taken down immediately. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. So a 3rd and manageable turns into, yeah, 3rd and manageable turns into a 4th and maybe you might think about punting.
This is the 2nd possession in a row that Los has kind of stalled right in this area of the field.
They punted the last time, so let's see what Coach Guest does here.
Yeah, this is a little bit more manageable. They were in 4th and longer than 10 the last time. At the very least, you got to try your hard count here, right?
Well, they are lining up for it. 4 wide receivers. Trips left here for the Lobos. 4th and 4 from the 39-yard line. We're going to have a timeout.
Los, yeah, and that's their final timeout. Nope, that's a Grove timeout.
Wow, okay. Los showing no timeouts on the scoreboard.
Coming up on the 2 minutes.
So here we go. Referees calling both teams back to the field. 4th and 4 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here. Garden Grove 21, Los Amigos 14. Lobos raced out to a 14-7 lead. Argos turning things around here. Lobos coming out in that same formation.
Let's see if we get a rollout flood here.
Smith takes a snap, quick
Toss.
pitch.
Oh.
He's fumbled, he's got to get on that.
Oh,
He gets taken down hard. The Argos are going to have this ball in good field territory here
this
on
is
the right side of the 50.
kind of a
amount of
perfect
time.
situation for them. Again, just under 2 minutes here.
Yep. Short field.
Remember, Los Amigos will get the ball at the second half.
Argos with 2 timeouts and a short field with 1 minute and 59 seconds left to go here, looking to extend this lead.
The tempo's really shifted from the beginning.
Yeah,
They both came out pretty good to go. It was quick.
I think that they wanted to fill each other out, and I think that now it's more strategic.
Yep.
I
much
think
slower.
I think Grove has found some success with their tempo of getting no huddles here. I think they should come back to that here on this possession. After this first play, just get up to the line and run again.
They're overloading here this short side of the field.
They're going to end up with a zone up top going away.
Kiafan,
There it is.
Handoff, Pacelli, left side, gets taken down in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and about 12.
Selling the ball carrier.
Yeah, not a lot of urgency right now with Grove. And that clock is winding down. We're under 140.
I think they know they have a home run threat, and Pacelli just taking that ball and running one big
I think I would be a
game.
little bit more urgent here with this, but
3 wide receivers for the Argos. Kiafan getting ready to take the snap. Zone right side, Pacelli. There he goes, right side of the 50, gets taken down at about the 43-yard line.
clock's still running. Will be coming up. They'll make their next snap under a minute.
Did not get the
Third
first
and short.
down.
No, yeah, third and short. Again, here's that good tempo you want. Just get up, run that same play again. And there it is.
Pacelli, right side, first down and some, still on his feet. Rumbling, gets taken down at about the 31-yard line.
If I'm Coach Lamont, I'm doing it again. Line up and run it again.
He looks like he wants them to spike the ball.
Yeah, Grove's got to have some urgency.
They
Too
are
many
kind,
guys
they're kind
jogging
of
around.
lackadaisical.
I think we're going to see this same play for a third time. There it is.
Pacelli, right side. Lobos expected it, take him down, middle of the field.
First down, so clock will stop here.
That was the first down on the last play, second down now, Dave.
Pacelli picks up 6.
But Grove did call a timeout.
I was off for that, but yeah, like you said, they took a timeout. So they have one left here, 27 seconds.
Nothing like a good, exciting week 0 game.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
Sets the tone for the season.
it does. Last night was a good tone on our side.
Yes.
Exciting in the fact that we saw a lot of big plays.
Oh, yes. Good preview to the team.
Yeah.
Well, we got an update here from Pacifica, so they are down 14-7. Unfortunately, they had another goal line fumble.
Oh, man. Early season snafus for the Mariners.
So they're down 14-7, but again, close game with Kennedy. They're still in it.
And you don't want
Same
you
with
don't
Santiago.
you want to look at the bright side of things. I mean, you gave them those two touchdowns, right?
Bunch formation up top for the Argos. Look for this backside play here to number 6.
Yep. Kiafan drops back,
There
looks
it
to
is.
his right. There it is, complete to number 6. Beautiful to converge on the ball there by the Lobos.
Yeah,
The clock's running, so Lamont's going to have to take his third and final timeout.
Aaron Payne there on that reception. Again, you see that a lot, that trips, bunch formation up top. They motion the running back there. They're just trying to get a single ISO on the backside. Now with 16 seconds left and no timeouts, I think you're going to have to see Grove maybe have one attempt at the end zone. Maybe 2. I don't think they can do much else.
Garden Grove Unified School District Athletics High School Football. David Moore here along with GGUSD Athletic Director David Romelli and Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education Dr. Stephanie Heflin. Week 0 of the high school football season. Exciting game here so far, 21-14 for this old school Garden Grove League matchup. Third down and 5 for the Argonauts. Ball at the Lobo 26-yard line. They'll have at least 2 plays to get a first down or get in the end zone. Two wide receivers to the top of your screen. Kiafan in the backfield with Pacelli. Kiafan fakes the handoff, looks to his left. He's got some room.
Run it.
Lets it go.
Oh.
That's complete. But he's taken down inbounds. No timeouts
Inbounds.
left.
So clock will stop. They got to clock it now. So again, get up to the line, spike it. Looks like they're looking for a play. Coach Lamont calling out a play. Clock is running now. Come on.
7 seconds. 6,
5.
5, 4.
They're not set. They're not going to get it
Here.
off.
Come on,
2, 1.
Get it out.
No, they gave it to him. He's got some room. Lets
Oh.
it go. Intercepted.
Intercept.
Wow.
No flags on the play.
No.
And we're going to go into halftime. Woo! What a game.
Well, there.
If you are watching at home and you know people who aren't tuned in, tell them to tune in because the second half is going to be a barn burner. 21-14 from Bolsa Grande High School. Argonauts holding on to that lead. What a stand there at the end by the Lobos. We're going to take a little break. It's halftime, but we'll see you in a little bit. We are live. Bolsa Grande High School. Week 0. Great game so far. If you didn't notice, it's me, David Mora. My pick to win the game earlier today, Los Amigos High School. Right now down 21-14, but anything can happen here in the second half. In just a little bit, we're going to be joined by our 2 principals from each school, Mary Jane Hibbard and Mr. Nurk. I'm going to take a breather. I've got to go get my howl on outside.
I think you actually have some Argos waiting for you
Some
outside
Argos,
the door.
some Argos waiting. Well,
Great timing.
These paws are ready. Anyway,
Yeah, be ready.
I'm going to take a step out of here, but we're going to have a great second half on tap. Again, if you have friends who aren't tuned in, tell them to tune in. We've got a great second half of football. Just at the end of the first half there, Argos threw a pick in the end zone, ended the half. They were about to score, about to extend this lead to 28-14. Lobos hanging in there. Maybe a lot of people might not have expected it, but they're doing it. So I'll be back with you in a little bit. I'm going to leave it to Dr. Heflin and our principals, who are going to take you the rest of the way.
Here we go. All right, so we're here in the third quarter. We're about to get started. It's Stephanie Heflin here from Garden Grove Unified School District, and we are joined right now. We have been given the mics, friends. We have Principal Todd Nurk from Los Amigos High School and Principal Mary Jane Hibbard from Garden Grove High School.
Hey, everybody.
We have our rivals.
Great to be here tonight.
Yes, so we're excited to have you. It's an exciting game down there. We haven't had this matchup in quite a few years, so we're excited to see them down on the field. How are you feeling out there?
Well, it's an exciting game. It keeps going back and forth, and we're excited to be in the lead right now.
I'm sure.
I'll take it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a good start. You know, the first series, Garden Grove came out and scored in about 4 plays, and thinking, whoa, it's going to be hard to stop them. And it has been very hard to stop them this whole first half. But Los Amigos, we had some good signs on offense too, and
you did.
To be down only 1 score, and I believe we get the kickoff to start the second half, so we should have a good ball game here in the second half.
It's been a great game.
It has been a good game. And it's been fun to watch because there's a lot of excitement coming into this game. I mean, it is week 0, and we know week 0 is a very interesting week, right? We were talking earlier about how the guys haven't had a ton of time on their pads and tackling yet, so we're getting that worked out of our systems a little bit. Week 0 is it's different.
Yeah, and it's these teams are going to be so different by the time the season ends as opposed to now, and these coaches are finding out what their teams are all about. And what a great way to start the year, though, to bring this rivalry back. Last time they played was, I want to say 21-22 maybe.
I believe so, 21.
And I was on the other side of the stadium at that time, and I remember at that time there was a pretty wide gap between the 2 teams, and the series paused for a little bit. And as we've come along here to get it resumed, and a very competitive game here so far.
It is, and actually both of you actually have some ties to both schools, both
True.
Grove and Los Amigos. We were talking about that earlier as well. Let's see, Mary Jane, you were an assistant principal at Los Amigos.
From 2001 to 2004.
Yes. And Todd?
Yeah, so I was principal over at Grove from 18-19 was my first year, I guess, to 20-22-23. So that would have been those 5 years there, and then Los Amigos for the last 2. So we kind of flip-flopped here.
Yeah, we did.
We both know both of these schools pretty well, and we both love them for sure. And they're amazing places for sure.
Yeah, we were talking about how if you're here long enough, you start to have a little bit of piece of every campus after a while, and your heart not only bleeds one particular school, but it starts to bleed a lot of different colors as you go through.
That's true.
Yeah, it does. And NJ, how many what schools, I guess, maybe haven't you been at on the high school level?
Well, I spent 5 years at Pacifica as principal and 14 at Rancho Alamitos as principal, and now it's my 3rd year here at Grove. So haven't been to Santiago or La Quinta or Bolsa.
Noted.
Don't pay attention to that. I am all Grove all the way.
Got it. All right, so it looks like we're about to kick off here.
And a big possession here at the start of the half. It's to come down, and if Los Amigos was to be able to score and tie it up, would certainly change the whole complexion of the game. Right now, it was 14-7 Los Amigos at one time, and then 2 touchdowns unanswered by Grove. So it's really important to come back with something here to start the second half.
One of the things I love about team sports is all the camaraderie that's built and the team building. And you say it's week 0, and so that's just been really starting. But by the end of the season, such strong relationships are formed.
Here we go.
And these teams, they've been working so hard over the summer, working so hard in the heat. Football, these guys get out there and they put it out all on the line. And, this is a reward now to start playing on Friday Night Lights. And it's great. I'm so happy. When this time of year rolls around, I'm always ready for Friday night football, and it's great to be out here tonight.
And boy, does it pass fast, because 1 minute we're like, it's only week 0, week 1, and next thing we know, we're talking it's week 8 and 9, 10.
That's right.
Getting ready for some playoffs, so it's pretty exciting. So what are some things that you've noticed out on the field tonight, Todd, that have taken your
Well, I got to say the running back for Garden Grove is very hard to tackle. He's got a lot of speed. He's a very strong guy, and he's been elusive. So that's been their main weapon that I've seen for Grove. The passing game, I think we've shut that down a little bit, but we're stopping the run, and probably I'm sure the coaches are going to go in at halftime and look at that and load up the box and see what they can do to stop them. And then on offense, I think we've been kind of balanced. I really like the way our quarterback, Montrell, has been throwing the ball. He's been throwing it with accuracy. We've been able to run a little bit with Centeno in particular. So the yards have come for Los Amigos. 2 touchdowns is not a bad half. I think we could have had one more, but for the most part, a pretty successful half.
You lost some big names from last season.
Yeah, we really did. They're all down there on the sideline right
Yes,
now.
they are.
Back there supporting the team and rooting the guys on. That's a really neat thing to see. And MJ, you were talking about camaraderie, and that's what it all is. That these guys, when they look back on their high school career, the thing that they'll remember are their brothers that are next to them. And they'll remember the bus rides. They'll remember these nights and the practices, and so. That's a neat thing to see, and seeing the guys come down on the sidelines and just putting their heart into it and rooting our guys on is fun to see for sure.
To that point, we have a lot of parents and grandparents who attended Grove and still come back and talk about remembering their days in football, and now their kids are at the school. And there's just so much history in Garden Grove, and we'd love to see that.
Ricardo Cepeda, your athletic director, and I were chatting prior to the game, and we were talking about how some of these big moments are really what is the most memorable for our kids at the end of the season. The things that we think would be a really big thing in their memory really aren't. He was mentioning it's like the team dinners that stand out. It's that when time we got to take the charter out to the stadium, those type of things.
Sure.
It's those pieces, because it's just special, and you work so hard for that. And it's the memories of an athlete, particularly a high school athlete. You work so hard, as Todd was saying, and to have that, to be able to reap its benefits, it's exciting.
It really is.
And speaking of that, you guys have a pretty exciting week ahead of you, don't you, MJ?
We do. We're going to be at SoFi Stadium next week, so we're really excited about that.
We have a big matchup. We have Garden Grove versus Pacifica over at SoFi Stadium. It is an 8:30 game over at SoFi. Friday night, we're really excited. That's the 29th. You can buy tickets online. The link, I believe, is on both Garden Grove High School and Pacifica High School's website, and I believe we have it linked in GGUSD Athletics. And just don't forget, if you are attending that game, you do need the signed waiver to get inside the stadium. But we're really excited about that game. We're hoping we got some rooter buses getting set up for both schools. It was exciting that when Garden Grove made the bid and got selected, that they got selected for a game that we're playing a district team.
Yeah, that makes it so much more fun.
No, that's a great score for both of those programs. And I'll tell you what, if you got the luxury box set up, I will be there. I would.
Right?
I mean, I never can get in the SoFi, and let alone in a luxury box. But if you can get that for a boy,
Well, we'll let you know, Todd.
This might be the night, Todd.
Might be. Yeah, that would be fun.
That
But I
would
just
be
think
fun.
what an opportunity for kids to be able to play on a stadium that they may never have another opportunity.
I mean,
You know?
we even talk about how hard it is to get in there just for a concert or a
Right.
football game or
Yeah.
any of that. And now they're going to be playing on the field.
Right.
And that field is amazing. If you haven't had the chance to go to that stadium, this is a perfect opportunity to go check it out. It's a gorgeous stadium.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
that's a nice defensive play there.
So we were really excited to hear that when the game was selected, it was with one of our district teams and a rivalry. I mean, we've got
Yes.
Garden Grove and Pacifica they've been playing. I mean, that's always
Goes way back.
Yeah, it's always a highlight of the season, and that just for those who were curious, we cannot stream that game from SoFi due to the rules at SoFi, but we will do a lot of different updates and posts through Instagram and our social media through GGUSD Athletics, but we cannot stream that game. So it was selected as our game of the week, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to stream it.
So we got a second and long here. Big couple of plays coming. He's open.
Oh, look at that. There's that passing game you're talking about.
Yeah. Really impressive. Montrell, the lefty there, he's only a sophomore, I think, as I mentioned. So we got the future is very bright right there, for sure.
So, MJ, you were talking about that's a really big thing for Garden Grove to be looking forward to in the next few weeks. And, Todd, what do you have coming up over at Los?
Well, we got a lot. Oh, I see our friends down the stands there. Let's see. Well, we're starting off with back to school night coming up on Wednesday of next week. That's always a fun night. It's a very festive night with a lot of different performances throughout the evening and food sales out there and a chance for in that first half hour.
Todd,
Here we
I
go.
need to interrupt you, but your team's
There's
on the run.
Montrell.
There you go.
Oh,
there
my
you go.
word.
We've got a touchdown.
Okay, now that's a lot of patience in that run that you saw there from Montrell. He was weaving around, looking. He didn't panic, and he found his way into the end zone. What a great run.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
word.
We've got a touchdown. Good run.
Next week, let's hope they don't have another injury here. We've had a couple so far.
Yeah, we noticed that. Do we have any updates? Or
Yeah, we have one player with an ankle injury, and it didn't look, he's in a lot of pain. I know that he'll get that checked out. The other one I didn't get an update on, and now we got someone down in the end zone. But she's hoping she's stretching the leg as a cramp, but it's hard to tell from here.
yeah, we were
It could
talking
be
about
knee.
the amount of cramps that happen in these week 0, 1, and 2 games. Just their body's getting used to this level of play.
Yeah, I think it is a cramp. Yeah. He was in a lot of pain there, but now he's running it off. Abraham Solorio, great player. He's been a real bright spot on defense tonight. If I've watched him, I've seen him a couple different times. He's been able to lay hit on number 4, Pacelli, and actually push him back. So he's had a great game so far tonight. It'll be important for Abraham to be a part of it the rest of the way.
So back to your back-to-school night. You have a lot of performances coming up.
Yeah, so the first half hour we'll be out in the quad area. We'll have those performances, chance to buy food and so on, and then we go to the classes as all schools do after that. A chance for parents to go and see the 6 or 7 periods that their students go to every day, and that's a really great thing for the parents to do. A chance to see and experience and see what their students going to be learning throughout the year, make contacts, be able to be in touch with the teacher, and help support that very important academic portion of the student's grade. There we go. Oh no.
Okay. Well, missed attempt there. We didn't even get the attempt off the ground there. So we've got a 21-20 game. We've got Grove up by 1 point here on the field.
And then for us, we play on the 29th also, but we don't go to SoFi. we go east, and we go about the furthest east that you can go in the CIF region.
Yes.
We go to Silver Valley High School. That's in Yermo.
Wow.
And for those of you listening on the broadcast that have gone to Vegas, you certainly know that city there. You drive through it and see the signs there. Yermo is just outside of Barstow. A little right around the halfway point to Vegas, and so we're playing out there. But that's actually going to be a very fun game. We played them last year. We have a home-and-home series with them. And so we're going to go out there and play at their place on Friday night and kind of make an event out of it and hopefully beat the Vegas Labor Day traffic a little bit, too.
Oh, that's right. It is the Friday of Labor Day.
We'll get that bus going early.
Really
Yeah,
early.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we have real similar weeks because we have our back-to-school night on Wednesday as well.
Yep.
So similar things, 5:30 to 7:30, performances in the beginning, food sales. And again, if you're out there listening, we really want you to come. It's a great time to meet the teachers, figure out how the classes are set up, and that's what we're really about. We really want to partner with all of our families, really in supporting the education. So we're hoping to see a lot of parents out there.
Yeah, we also have back to school night that same night on Wednesday for Rancho Alamitos High School and Bolsa Grande High School. So 4 of our high schools have back to school night on Wednesday. So we're hoping to see our families out there.
And where will you be, Dr. Heflin?
I am actually scheduled to go to Rancho Alamitos to go see what they're up to that evening. So that's one of the things our district office likes to spread out and try to get get those visits in to see what's going on at our school site. So I'm excited to go spend the evening with some vaqueros. Yeah.
And you spent some time at the ranch?
I did spend some time with the ranch alongside of you, Mary Jane.
Yes, we were there together.
We were. You were the principal. I got a couple of years with you as the assistant principal. It was a great time.
Yes,
so
it was.
Rancho, for sure. It's a wonderful place to be as well. So excited
All of our
about
district schools are so amazing.
Well, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
It's just, there's just something special about each of our 7 comprehensive high schools. I mean, all of our schools, all 67, I mean, we've got so many great things going on, and there's something special at our high schools.
All right, so that first play out there is interesting to watch. You had man coverage on the outside. They weren't doubling, and they just loaded the box up. And, boy, that's probably the what do we got, 2-yard loss. That's the great defensive play for Los Amigos, one of the better plays we've seen. So that kind of tells you, I think we're going to try to stop that run by putting the linemen, linebackers, bringing them up and see what we can do to force them to throw the ball a little bit.
So to piggyback a little bit on what Mary Jane was mentioning about families coming up, we really are encouraging, if you're listening out there, if you have a student at any one of our Garden Grove schools, how excited we are when you do come to our back-to-school nights and our other events in our schools. We love having you. There we go, Grove.
All right, here we go.
There's a run.
Here we go.
And he's off once again. Looks like we got a touchdown,
All
Garden
right.
Grove. I don't see any flags on the field. Todd, did you?
No.
Unfortunately,
I don't.
Good job, Grove.
Back-to-school nights and our
He's
other
tough.
events
He
in our
breaks that
schools. We
first
love
wave,
having
and when he
you.
gets
There
in
we go,
space,
Grove.
he's going to be tough to
He's
catch.
fast. Here we go.
And he's we were talking about this in the first half. It's going to be a barn burner, and especially at the end here.
I don't see any flags on the
we're
field.
anticipating
Todd,
seeing
did
a lot
you?
of back
No.
and forth
We are
this second half.
Back-to-school nights and our other.
Looks like we're getting set up here. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Guy's 4 for 4 in those.
yeah. All right, so with that field goal, looks like we're at 28 Grove, 20 Los Amigos. Exciting game here. We'll see what Los does in return.
Yeah, it seems like we just, given they're really tough to stop right now, we feel like we can't go more than 1 score behind. We're still down 8, which is right in it, but we don't want to see it go beyond that for sure.
Okay. All right, Mary Jane, anything else you want to highlight while you're here?
No, we're just excited for a great year. It's been a great start, and getting our kids involved in sports and other things. We've got Club Rush coming up next week, and we really are encouraging all of our kids to get involved in something because, again, we know kids are more successful in their studies if they're involved in school and connected, and that's really our heart for all of our kids.
100%. It's a big part. It's goal 2 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Personal skills, and that includes our sense of belonging at all of our school sites. We want our kids, especially at the high school level, to be connected, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be athletics, it could be visual performing arts, it could be a club, it could be a series of different activities, but we just want you to be involved. All right, there's the kick. What do we got down there? All right. Well, very good. All right, Mary Jane. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. We
Thank
always
you.
love having an Argo up in the box.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys
Even though you
broadcasting.
walked in when Dave was a Lobo.
I had no idea.
That was something to
Yeah.
walk in on.
Yeah, that was
something to walk
shocking,
in on.
actually. Shocking.
So now you know what his pick was before the game started.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, we won't hold that against you.
At least for right now.
All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thanks, Mary Jane.
Thank you, Ms. Hibbert. If you were disappointed in that, just wait till the Rancho game.
Oh, that was the other good thing we were talking about, the big matchup between Rancho and Grove.
Excited to have
September
it back.
26th to have that game
Excited
back. It's going to be a big one.
Girls flag football being
Prior,
broadcast right
yes.
before that, too. And I went to we'll talk about that game in a little bit, but I went to the Garden Grove Rancho flag football game on Saturday.
Yes.
Garden Grove was up 20-0.
Well, there you have it.
Rancho won 26-20.
Wow.
Oh.
It was It was a great game.
Wow.
Those girls were competitive. It was awesome. It was really good. But I
can only imagine in about a month and a half.
It's going to be such a good game.
That's good. Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah. So
That'll be fun.
I can't wait. Thank you, Miss Hayward. We're gonna let her go. I'm sure she wants to get back down there and celebrate this 8-point lead. while Dave and I were away, we took away some of the Lobo good luck. I think that's what happened. There was some conspiracy to take me out of the booth, and then the Lobos just kind of. But again, Quentin Pachali is such a stud.
He really is.
Speaking of
Here we
studs,
go.
this is a big play.
Here we
He's at
go.
the 30, the 25, taken down. That was number 7 for the Lobos. Mr. Nurk, if you want to get that name read for us.
That's Andy De La Riva.
Andy De La Riva. We've been hearing his name a lot more here in the second half. It's going to be a first down for the Lobos. And I don't know if many people thought it was going to be this close and this tight this late.
Yeah, it was really hard to figure what we'd see tonight. Like we were saying, it's week 0, so you never know, and two teams coming off of 2 different years, and you don't know, how they're coming together necessarily. But it has been competitive, and it's just what we wanted to see.
Definitely, especially after last night, the 66-0 drubbing by the Matadors on the Savannah Rebels. A game like this is exactly what we needed. And hopefully it stays like this right down to the wire. Again, if you're tuned in, make sure you tell your friends, share the link out, tell your family, the postman. If you're at Target, tell the person in line with you. We've got some good football here on GGUSD Athletics. High school football. David Mora here.
I think we got another cramp, it looks like, down there.
Yeah.
You're seeing that happen. I see old Coach Cepeda heading out down from the press box here. Cepeda was an amazing coach here at Garden Grove High School for many years. And I'll tell you what, he treated us to a lot of great seasons, a lot of amazing accomplishments. I remember my first year in 18-19 was a year where Grove made the semifinals in the CIF, lost a tough game out there at San Gorgonio.
I was there.
Oh, you were at that game?
I was there. I took photos.
Yeah, that was, and that team was just a juggernaut, and we hung in there. I think we lost by 2 touchdowns, but it was a great game. And that season, I'll never forget, the week before that, we played Aliso Viejo down there, and we played at their place. It was a November game, second round of the playoffs. It was the coldest game I have ever been to, and I don't know, maybe it was in the 40s, but the wind and the fog and a dramatic wind down there too. It was one of the most memorable games I've ever watched, and that was a special one. So many great seasons, and Cepeda was an amazing coach and now an amazing athletic director with some big shoes to fill for our.
Ralph
the great Ralph Stevens.
So, Mr. Nurk, how long have you been at Los Amigos?
So this is year number 3 for me. I've been there for 2 years.
How many league championships does Los have since you've been there?
Well, we had 10 last year. I'm trying to think how many we had the first year I was there. I want to say 6 maybe or so.
So football, you've had 2.
Oh, yeah, football we've had 2, right?
Playoffs both years.
Yes.
Playoffs
You
both
leave
years.
Garden Grove. Garden Grove misses the playoffs for the 2 years in a row for the first time since 2000.
It's got to be all that work I was putting in the summer.
There it is. I mean, I just point things out. I just let people, they can do the math.
Yeah. Well, my first year at Los, we did have a great season. We won the Garden Grove League, and maybe an 8-5 record, something like that. But I remember in the first round we played out at San Gabriel, and we were a 1 versus 16. We were the 16, and we won that game in the first round of the playoffs. And I think we lost to Walnut the second round, who ended up going to the finals. But so that was a great year. And of course, last year, we only had 1 loss here, and that was in the CIF playoffs. We were undefeated. We were 11-0 going into the second round of the CIF playoffs when we lost to El Rancho, which is your alma mater over there.
My mom's alma mater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom. Yeah, I went to the great Rancho Alameda.
That's right. But I knew you had a connection.
Though.
I knew you had a connection
yeah.
with El Rancho, and that team beat us here on this field, and but it was a great game too. So yeah, there's
got flags on the play.
2 wonderful seasons, and this season has the makings of another.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. A lot of big positions to fill here for the Lobos, but tonight you're finding out you've got another good running back in Centeno.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Yeah, he looks really strong. He's had a lot of great runs tonight.
And Mike Trowell's doing a good job
and
back there.
number 18, Alexis Marcello Chamu. He's an amazing player. He's only a junior right now, so we got a lot of talent out there.
Ref sorting out this flag here. Looks like it's going to be on the Lobos. Well, that's not what you want. 3rd and 8 is now going to go to turn in, or it's going to be 2nd down still, probably 2nd and forever.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in.
Again, as we start getting towards the end of this game, penalties are going to be something that these teams are going to want to avoid, especially in a close game like this, where, especially with Garden Grove. Garden Grove's defense is not bad. You need to, preserve those yards and not help them out in any way.
You can't lose serve, as they say, right? You can't fall too far back out of your yardage. You're down in distance as well, and this is a tough spot. 3rd and 20. I don't know what you dial up here.
Thinking a pass are going to go. Yep, there it is. Mike Trowell feels the pressure. He escapes it.
Oh, all right.
He does make something out of nothing there, so it could have been a lot worse. But he's getting up gingerly. He's been favoring his ankle or his leg since the first half.
Yeah, something you don't want to see. Let's see if he can stick it out or if it's too much.
And he got up limping a few drives ago, and he kind of just kind of played through it. And that's this toughness. And again, kid's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
And he's playing pretty well here tonight. 4th and 15 here for the Lobos, going to go for it. So let's see what play Coach Guest draws up here. We're going to have a timeout. Over at Saddleback High School, we've got an update for you. Santiago down 26-7 to the Roadrunners.
Took a bigger lead there.
See, it's because I didn't get to go do the. I think I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do is pep talk every time we play an Anaheim or Santa Ana team, and we're just gonna say we can't do it. we got to bring home the victory. We got to bring home the W. It's for bragging rights.
They're hanging in there for a minute. About a minute. Up another update. What you got, Mara?
Another update from Pacifica. Pacifica's down 14-13 to Kennedy. Still some ball game left to be played there again. Last year, that game 21-20 in Kennedy's favor. So Pacifica looking to make something happen. And again, those 14 points coming off of Pacifica turnovers, I believe. So if you want to look at it in a way that's positive, they kind of did it to themselves.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. All right, gentlemen, I am going to step down onto the field for this last quarter and a little bit of this third quarter. I want to just say again, thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. We like I said, the stickers we got don't work without you in the booth because you're on the sticker. So
I love that. So have you seen the sticker?
We got Mr.
Here, let's
we're gonna send you home with one there.
Nice.
We gotta get Miss Hibbert a sticker.
We'll get that.
We'll get that to her. I think we got to give our guests who come up here a sticker.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't see that. What's that one right there?
This one. Oh, we've got the David.
Flag on the play.
The David Murray here.
There we go.
The David Murray here, a sticker. It's the attention to detail. Now, if you're around campus, this sticker really looks like me. When I go do videos, I've got the backpack on, and there's one of 2 camera setups in my hand.
It really does. It really does. No, it's a pleasure to be able to come up and chat with you guys, and I'm just really proud of GGUSD Athletics. I think we've got something good going on here.
Of course, and it wouldn't be possible without your support, the board's support, all of our assistant superintendents for helping us out here. So we thank you.
Thank you.
Go enjoy it. Go mingle with your ex-school. We know you're a Lobo at heart. That's okay. We'll keep it between
I love all of our schools.
Me too.
Yes. GGUSD Athletics. Notice I did wear the shirt.
There we go.
We're playing 2 district schools. If we weren't playing another district school, maybe I would have busted out my low skier. But all right, you guys, have a good rest of your game.
There we go.
All right, so we had a pass interference penalty on the play, but it's not an automatic first down. I don't know if that's a rule change. I know I saw that in the first half too, and this time it was when Los committed the penalty. But
it makes it more manageable though. So let's see what they can do. Michael Smith rolls out to his right, looking for a man, lets one go in the end zone, intercepted. That's going to be an interception. But you know what? It could have been worse. It's a touchback.
Yeah, he needed to put it up there. I didn't, that's one of those plays where you got to take a shot, being 4th and 7 or 8 there, and so he gave it a whirl, and now it's incumbent on the defense to make a stop.
And, this late in the game, it does kind of look, I hate to say it, the Los Amigos is a little bit on their heels on defense. Quentin Pacelli, when you have a running game like Grove does, it makes it hard for defenses because the running game, it's ground and pound. It's a lot of physicality. And you're asking your defense, to be like bamboo, right? Bend but don't break. But sometimes you just get worn down. And this is vintage Garden Grove football where you just run the ball and wear teams down. As Pacelli gets the ball, goes to the left side.
Yeah, that's a great stop there for the Lobos. So I'm back on here now. Good shot for the Lobos. But Pacelli's been able to find some vertical seams there. But that's exactly what you want if you're Los Amigos. String that play out. Keep filling. Make him go side to side rather than find those vertical seams.
So Dave, give me that rules change. Is there a rule change on that, or is that the way it's always been? No, the pass interference play, not an automatic first down now.
So no longer an automatic first down. That's within the last couple of years they've had that. So you still have a personal foul would be an automatic, but if you're having something like defensive holding, if you're having something like pass interference, they will give you the yardage, and if it results in a first down, okay. If it doesn't, then you just keep going on.
And that's a high school level only, right? We're still seeing in college and the pros that those are automatics.
Yeah. That college one's the best one, right? That's a spot foul, right?
Well, the
college is 15.
Oh, it's the 15.
15
okay.
if it's over 15.
Yeah.
Right.
Pros is spot. I like that. I like the spot. It makes for exciting football. Handoff, Pacelli, surprise, goes to the left side. Go. Making some moves, still on his feet, bounces it back to the right and gets taken down for a loss. Wow, a loss of about 10 yards on the play.
That's always the mix there. If you want to try to create, you want to try to make something happen, but you can't take a loss like that either.
The Lobo defense coming up huge.
Yeah. That's a lot of heart right there. What a great stand after getting stopped on there, after the score on the long run by Pacelli, and then all of a sudden now you get a 3 and out, and you get a little confidence in that defense that you can hold that line, which they did.
And not only that, but they should get this ball in relatively good field position depending on where this punt lands. And I think right now what we're seeing is you've got Los Amigos playing with a little bit of edge. They're rising to the occasion. These players understand. They understand just what it means to play Garden Grove and just what this matchup means, and they really know the magnitude of the moment.
Los with 2 returners back here for the punt return.
That's a good punt.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to take an Argo bounce all the way to the 31-yard line.
And again, that's what you want. If you're sending 2 returners back, the reason you're doing that is to get the ball and not let it roll. And so that's a mistake there by Los Amigos. They want to make sure they're at least returning that ball, getting the ball on their own side of the field. But now great roll for Argonauts, and Los Amigos going to be starting at the
32-yard line. So they've got a long way to go.
All right, so what's the net on that punt? It's got to be 48, 50 yards. That's
because he punted that. He punted that from about the 2-yard line.
Yeah. That's a big punt.
Got some.
You don't see that much
kickers now in GGUSD.
Oh, yeah.
Between yesterday with Bolsa and today here with that punt.
Yeah. Coach Cepeda mentioning that they have 2 kickers that came from soccer on the team. Michael Smith lets that one go. Little screen to Centeno. He's got some room. He's still on his feet. First down. Push out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. It's a good play. Again, stick around for after the game and switch over to Instagram where you will see a post-game content coming at you. Be connecting with the players, coach of the game, the impact player of the game. If you were tuning in last night and you've seen our Instagram, you know exactly what's coming. We're trying to bring you some more experiences this year. It's what it's all about. It's about bringing experiences. Got 1st and 10 here for the Lobos at the 50-yard line. 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Mitrell Smith getting ready to take the snap. He's got Centeno in the backfield with him. Handoff Centeno right side.
Nice.
Big gain of about 8 yards on the play. Now it looks like maybe Grove's defense is a little bit on their heels here.
Well, we've seen this the last couple drives from Los. They've done a good job of getting some drives, but they've just stalled out right at the end. And again, you're seeing this right around this point of the field they've had that. Obviously, the last possession, they did have that interception in the end zone.
On 4th down, so it's one of those, like a punt.
Yeah. Got to take a shot.
2 wide receivers for Smith, Centeno in the backfield. Handoff Centeno, right side, 1st down.
You know, we haven't talked about it a lot, but the Los Amigos line certainly getting a great push now. You know, when you're watching that line of scrimmage and they are winning 3-4 yards down the field.
Well, they got some big boys on that line.
You know,
They've got some size.
I noticed right at the start of the 2nd half here, I thought the Lobos were a little tired, but that's encouraging to see their line winning the line of scrimmage now.
And again, you look back to 10 years ago, you probably see this Lobo Argo score probably by this time, maybe a running clock.
Yeah. Got a flag down.
We talked about it last night with Bolsa dropping 60, but it was definitely no surprise or shock, back then to see Garden Grove drop 70, 50, 48, just running wild all over the Garden Grove League.
Multiple things going on here.
We got to will the Lobos to win. I'm undefeated on picks right now. On the young season.
He's taking the 1-0.
I'm 1-0.
So, Dave, you're always in the know with Pacifica Sports. Give me a preview of that game for next week.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one. I think we kind of thought last year would be a little closer than it was between the two. It was 28-0. Pacifica ended up winning that game. I think this year it's probably looking like it's going to be a little tighter. It's going to be tighter than that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think Pacifica is probably a 2-touchdown at least favorite in that game for me. I think they understand now, and both of them understand because a lot of the Grove kids mentioned they're looking forward to Pacifica, but I think Pacifica's coming. They've got a little bit of swagger in them. They've got a little bit of attitude. Just being around them during the interviews, the Grove kids were great. Don't get me wrong, but just you felt it. There's this energy with the Pacifica kids, and they make a deep run to the semifinals last year, and they've got a lot of the core back. I think that to me is going to give them that little edge. I think right now, if we were to do a ranking, I think Pacifica obviously number 1, Grove maybe close to Los at number 2, but I think Pacifica. It's not going to be like last year, but I think they're probably a 2-touchdown favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, the wild card for that obviously is playing at SoFi.
8:30 start.
It's gonna, the situation is different, and so you're gonna throw a little bit of conventional wisdom out with that. Like you said, that 8:30 start. I know that game will not start at 8:30. It's gonna start later than that because there's a game beforehand. So, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be quite an environment to play in. And, the turf down there is not going to be what you see here on a lot of high school stadiums. Kind of high school stadiums are a little bit, you get a little spongy, a lot of, a little bit of the rubber pellets in there. We want to have that nice cushion when you go down. SoFi's different. And I only know, I remember back in 2021 or whenever it was that they opened, I remember we went and had a tour of the stadium and got to go down on the field. That was the only time we were in there. But the field, the turf, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's fast. And that'll be a difference. That'll add a little bit of speed to all of these guys, and certainly will help those speed guys for sure.
And Pacifica's got some very good speed guys on their offense.
So you'd hope there'd be some advantage to the stadium when it's costing whatever it is, $1.5 billion or whatever. So
we came to the end of the third quarter here, so we're in the fourth quarter. It's do or die here for Los Amigos if they can come back and win this game. You would think that they probably have to do something here on this drive. Garden Grove has been able to respond and answer after every Los Amigos score. We're getting down. It's a race to the finish here, so make sure you tell people to tune in. We've got a good one.
Oh, screen.
Over to the right side. That's complete.
It's got it.
De La Riva, first down.
Nice.
And that's all the Lobos need to do is just get those chunks of yardage, just wear them down. We've got
Another cramp.
Cramping Argo.
Well, gentlemen, I probably should get back down on the field here for the final quarter and check it out. It's a pleasure always being up here and having a chance to talk with you guys, and keep doing the great stuff you're doing.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
All right, Todd. Take care, everybody.
Here we go. We're going to come down here to I think the last few minutes here, probably the team who has the ball last is going to come away with the victory, I think. It's a lot cooler night tonight. We've got a nice breeze entering the press box.
Yeah, today turned out
Feels really good.
very well weather-wise. We didn't get it quite as high in our wet bulb as we had predicted.
Probably a little worried. Probably going to get a little pushback, maybe
Push back on the.
on the start here.
Not by this time. No.
Okay.
Most of what it would affect would be our 3
Lower
o'clock,
levels,
4 o'clock games. Yeah. But again, we were never above the threshold yesterday or today. Today, in fact, we were relatively low all day. So again, if you don't know that, we have a new standard for measuring temperature and heat, and it's called the wet bulb globe temperature. But it takes in a bunch of factors, including the air temperature, heat index, humidity, and then it takes into account also wind, cloud cover, direct shade, all of that. So there's a big mixture with it.
So here we go as we resume play. Los Amigos with a 1st and 10 at the Argo 27-yard line. Lobos in I formation here. Pitch to Centeno. He's got some room. He's going to be tackled at the 10-yard line by number 9. I've got the roster right here. Nathan Garcia on the takedown there. Brings up 1st down and 10, though. Actually, it's going to be 1st and goal. Lobos, I formation again. Let's see if they run the same play.
They do.
There it is. That one goes for about 4 yards.
Be interesting if the Lobos do score here. Are they going to go for 2 right away, or do they wait?
I think you wait. I think you probably try and hope your defense gets a stop. Got Mr. Primo tuning in. Of course, he's over at Rancho. We're going to see where his allegiance lies in a few weeks. That's going to be a touchdown. Lobos.
Centeno again. His third touchdown of the night, right?
From Mr. Primo. I believe it is his third touchdown of the night. Of course, he's over at Rancho. We're going to see where his allegiance lies in a few weeks. That's going to be a touchdown. Lobos.
He's in. So Los will go for 2 here.
We're going to fix the scoreboard here. There we go. And he's got it. Wow.
We are tied up at 28.
Here we go. We're going to have a good finish here from Bolsa Grande High School.
As we are transitioning here, we do have a final score. Saddleback 26, Santiago 7.
Tough opening there for Santiago, but it's a young season. And the good thing for Santiago is they're going to have a full week of game experience going into that Rancho game next week. And we will be seeing Santiago and Rancho next week live here on GGUSD Athletics High School Football.
Yeah, Santiago last year, they had some good response games after they took a loss and then coming back, and no one expects much from them the next week, and then they come out and beat someone as the underdog. So
they just gotta put that into some consistency and rattle off a few wins. Still early in the season. Saddleback, not a shabby team by any means whatsoever. They were the Zeta League champions last year. They've returned quite a few guys, so Santiago, not the end of the world here. Like I said, they'll be ready next week to take on Rancho. I'm sure they'll be up and ready to go for that game. This ball's going to be picked up at about the 27-yard line and taken nowhere. Argos will start with the ball at the 32.
After the kickoff, it will be 1st and 10. Argonauts.
So we've got a little bit of a heavyweight bout here, Dave. Back and forth. Lobos doing a great job of keeping this game. Again, the Lobos had been outscored in their last 2 games by the Argos. Mind you, it was a long time ago, but it was 69-0.
well, and to be honest, I thought that's how this game could go. Not quite to that level, but I thought that the Argonauts had a chance here to kind of grind down Los Amigos, and the Lobos have done a great job of responding back. Every time Garden Grove is ready to kind of pull away, the Lobos come back with a great.
That was a backwards pass, it looked like.
I don't know.
Are they going to call it?
Incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like it was more lateral than behind.
You always play it though.
Yeah, you just never know. And good job by Los Amigos keeping up with the play and continuing. That's going to bring up 2nd down here. Argos couldn't connect on that screen pass. But I know for sure this is a game that the Lobo coaching staff definitely wants to win. For them, it would be a statement win. It would give them, a continuance of what they did last year.
Oh,
there's Pacelli. He's got some room.
Stepped out.
Mentioned it. There's going to be a streak that's going to end here tonight. It's either going to be Los Amigos' 14-game regular season winning streak or Garden Grove's 9-game winning streak against Los Amigos. So
1st and 10. Argonauts.
handoff, Pacelli goes to the left side. Bounces off a tackler. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. He's at the 30,
Wow.
still on his feet, and finally gets taken down by Alexis Marcello at about the 20-yard line. Kiafan takes the snap, handoff Pachali. He's in the backfield, but bounces off a tackle. He's slippery. He's still on his feet. Lobos need to figure out a way to slow down the Pachali train, Dave.
Yeah, he's just continuing on, and Menace just grinding down.
Again, just the latest in a long line of stellar running backs that the Argonauts have been able to produce. It seems like almost every few years they've got a running back who just makes headlines and is up there in the county in rushing. Kiafan passes it over the left. That's complete. That's a good tackle. Good open field tackle. It's like De La Riva.
First and goal.
It's first and goal. Clock running here. Kiafan handoff. Pachali still on his feet. Just bounces out. It's the second effort that's been winning it for him the whole time. It's going to take more than just the first person to take him down. Kiafan getting ready to take the snap here. He's got Pachali in the backfield. I say he's just going to give it to Pachali and let him do his thing.
Roll out.
Fakes the hands off, rolls out to his right. He's got a man.
Oh! We have a flag.
Flag on the play, but for now it's a touchdown.
I think this is going to be offensive pass interference. Let's see. They might get him on a pick play here.
He's got Pachali in the backfield.
So
let's see what happens here. We've got the replay going. Pachali and let him do his thing. See if we can figure out what happened. Fakes the hands off, rolls out to his right. He's got a man.
Oh! We have a flag
on the play, but for now it's a touchdown.
I think this is going to be offensive.
See what the referees call here.
I think it's going to be hold. So they're discussing now if he wants to take it on the extra point or on the kickoff.
So it's still a touchdown.
So it's going to be against Los Amigos here. Will be a touchdown.
So it's 34-28. Argos taking the lead here. Looks like the Argos are going to go for two.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Timeout Lobos.
Timeout,
They didn't like what they saw.
You see, who got that touchdown here for Bro? Do we see who that was?
Let me run the replay one more time. See if we can find out who it was here. Snap here. He's got Pachali in the backfield. I say, I believe it was. He's going to give it to Pachali and let him do his thing. Like number 9 or 8. Fakes the hands off, rolls out to his right. He's like got number 8. Man.
Oh! We have a flag
on the play.
I think this is going to be offensive.
Kiafan getting ready to take the snap here. He's got Pachali in the backfield. I say. That was a great answer by the Argos. Now it's up to the Lobos. Let's see if they can return a haymaker of their own. Got 7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the game. Week 0. GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Moore here, joined by GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave Manelli. Had Dr. Stephanie Heflin with us, Garden Grove Principal Mary Jane Hibbert, and Los Amigos Principal Todd Nurk. We've got Vincent on graphics and replays, and Kaylin on camera. We want to shout out everyone who's tuned in. Our goal is every week to just start, getting more and more viewers and more people tuned in. Because after all, this is who we do it for. We do it for you all and our community, our athletes. And we love bringing you the action every week. We've got a flag on the play, so this might. Oh, it's on the Lobos, so they're going to get a little bit closer to the end zone here. I was going to say if it was on the Argos, they might rethink going for 2. Here we go. They're going to try it again. Pacelli. He's going to get in there. Wow. There's no way they were going to stop him. He's just too much of a bruiser. 36-28. I like the decision to go for 2. That was a very great decision. Coach Lamont thinking about late in the game. You get this advantage. Now you force the Lobos' hand if they can score a touchdown.
Yeah, now you're really putting the pressure on Los Amigos here because not only do they have to score, but they have to get that 2-point now, as time is going to be becoming a factor.
The Lobos have had long, sustained drives. And he also takes away the ability if the Lobos, drive down the field and score with 0 seconds left. He takes the ability away from them to actually win the game with a 2-point conversion. So at the most, the Lobos can do is tie. And let's see what happens here on this drive. Let's see if they can answer.
We do have another final.
Pacifica.
Not going that way, yeah.
Pacifica by 1?
No. Pacifica lost 27-13.
Ooh. So now you think about it next week. You got Grove potentially going in there with a little bit of momentum. Pacifica, maybe licking some wounds a little bit. Ooh. That was a good tackle. And number 24, we got to give him a shout out. He was right there. Johnny Laro. So Lobos are going to take over at their own, looks like 35, 38-yard line, 36-yard line. 63 yards stands between them and potentially tying this game once again. Lobos I formation pitch to Centeno. Centeno's got a lane.
Boy.
Gets it all the way to the 47-yard line.
This is a fun game, though. Back and forth, back and forth.
And again, hey, how are the Lobos going to answer? Like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Well, again, we're going down here to obviously multiple touchdowns now. 3 for Pacelli for Grove and also 3 for Centeno. They're also battling as the running backs of the team.
Again, Centeno pitch, left side, driving. Gain of about 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down here for the Lobos. So the score at halftime was 21-14, right?
21-20.
Was it 21-20? So 21-20. Clock running here, 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Lobos with the ball at the Argo 47 or 48-yard line. 4 wide receivers here for Smith. Smith over to Centeno to the right side. He's got some room.
Yeah, I think you're
Gain
seeing
of about
now.
6 yards.
Lowe's certainly keying in on Centeno, just trying to get him the ball and let him make some moves. Looks like he's a little slow to get up.
It's like maybe just a little bit tired. Third and 2 from the 39-yard line here for the Lobos. Got 2 wide receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Smith getting ready to take the snap. Centeno in the backfield. Handoff. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. He's got the first down. Bounces it out to the right, to the left side. He's got some room at the 30, the 25. Cuts it up to 20 and gets pushed out of bounds by number 13, Carlos Garcia. It's going to be a first down for the Lobos. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. So we are going to have a photo finish here.
Yeah, Los Amigos up tempo here, no huddle. Little toss play into the boundary. Oh, Centeno's free. He's gone. That's a touchdown.
A touchdown. Lobos.
4th touchdown of the night for Centeno.
Pull within 2 points. So, Dave.
Amigos up tempo here, no huddle.
It's still kind of, there's still time.
No, you got to go for it.
You go
now.
for it?
Yeah,
you go
gotta
for it now. Wow. Woo. What a game.
Little toss play into the boundary. Oh,
Bounces
Centeno's
it
free.
out.
He's
Centeno,
gone.
he's
That's a
gonna have
touchdown.
a touchdown.
Great job by
Lobos.
Centeno. He's 4th reeling touchdown the of the Lobos night back for into the game here with his running.
Lobos pull within 2. Argos 36, Lobos 34. We've got a 2-point conversion attempt coming here. Lobos in I formation. Centeno pitch, takes it around. He makes a move. It's tied game.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right now you
What
need to tell
a game.
everyone. Just share it on your social media. Tell them we have a game at Bolsa Grande Stadium. Argos, Lobos tied at 36 with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here. Argos, how are you going to respond? My goodness, what a game. What a direct juxtaposition from what we had last night. Last night, over 66 points were scored, but that was just one team. Tonight, you've got 72 points between these two teams. What a second half of football.
Yeah, this is very fun, super fun. Glad we get to have this in our second game of the year. We had a great Bolsa trouncing last night, and here we have a great matchup between these two teams.
This is better than what we could have imagined. So let's see how the Argos respond. And let me tell you, the Argos have responded each and every single step of the way here. This is GGUSD Athletics High School Football. David Mora here alongside GGUSD District Athletic Director Dave Mamali. Week 0 football. But these teams are playing like it's, week 11 first round playoffs. Like a lot's on the line. They both understand that this is a game, a rivalry game.
Well, even though he didn't make it up here to the booth, we were talking with Garden Grove AD Ricardo Cepeda, and he said that about this game, that it's an important win for Grove to try to get. It's like a playoff game in week 0.
Yeah.
And it certainly has that feel now between these two teams.
There's a lot of energy in the stadium right now. Five minutes and 16 seconds left to go here. Ball at the Argo 40-yard line. Argo's coming out in trips right. Pachali in the backfield there. Trips bunch right. Quick pass out to the left side. Read perfectly by the Lobos, but they can't make a play on it. Going to be a gain of about 5 yards. Could have been worse. Good job by the Lobos there. Second down and about 6 to go. It's a little bit too early to call this, but Lobos have only one timeout left. Argos with all 3 of theirs.
Yeah, it certainly could be a factor at the end of this.
And you go second down and 4 to go here for the Argos. Kia fan getting ready to take the snap. They got trips bunch right here again to the short side of the field. Handoff, Pachali. He gets taken down in the backfield. Big play. Big play. That's number 16.
Abraham Solario.
Abraham Solario on the tackle in the backfield. That's going to bring up a third and about 11 here for the Argos.
Yes.
Wow, Lobo defense coming up huge right now.
Solario, great play.
Clock running here. All right, let's see what the Argos can do here. They got trips left, 3 wide receivers to the top of your screen. Kiafan getting ready to take the snap. Pacelli in the backfield with him. Pacelli goes in motion. Quick pass screen to Pacelli.
Double pass. They got him.
He's got him in.
Oh, he's short.
Oh, my
They had
goodness.
3 people open.
Wow. Pacelli he did have a lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, it looks like
But the Lobo defense came up huge. They caught a lucky break, but they came up huge, and they're going to get this ball back with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go.
Yeah, it looks like number 12 for Los Amigos, Wilmer Aviles, with the pressure there. Grove had them. They had that double pass set up, and they had 3 receivers open, but Aviles there in his face forced that short throw.
3 receivers waiting, facing.
Well, again, you talk about that with the play before with Solario, and momentum has shifted now to the Lobos as they're going to have a possession here to try to ride in and seal this with a victory. Great punt.
That's a good punt. That takes an Argonaut bounce. It's going to roll to about the 15-yard line. So the Lobos are going to have 85 yards between them and the lead in this game.
Yeah, Felix Najera there with the punt. That was a good hang time. Got the bounce.
So 3 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Lobos with the ball on their own 16-yard line. Man, this has been an exciting game. It feels like the playoffs here. Go Lobos, trips left. As De La Riva, he catches the ball but gets taken down after a gain of about maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up second down here for the Lobos. Is it too early to talk about overtime rules? Did they agree to overtime before the game?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Overtime is different now at this point. A little bit more fun, but
that would be a first for the stream. And what better 2 teams to have as our first overtime game than these 2?
kind of looking forward to the future overtime of Grove and Pacifica next week at SoFi.
That 1 o'clock. That 1 o'clock finish.
Yeah. Centeno again, hard running, churning out those yards. Again, I think at this point, this will be an interesting call here too. So 3rd and long, if Los Amigos does not get this first down, conventional wisdom says they should punt, obviously. See if Coach Mello, given the opportunity, might be aggressive.
Lobos I formation. We've seen this play a few times. Might be a pitch to Centeno. Or maybe they're trying to draw him off sides. Perhaps no pitch. Centeno goes to the left side, tries to cut it up. He's close to the first down. He's got the first down. Here we go. Clock now under 2 minutes left to go here at Bolsa Stadium. It stops to reset the chains. You still have time to tell people to tune in. Depending on what side you're on, you might have a sad finish or a happy finish. For us, it's a win all the way around. Clock running again.
Yeah, this is now getting a little concerning with time-wise where they're at on the field.
Lobos only 1 timeout left, by the way. Smith passes it over to the right side. That's going to be no flag flag on the play.
Wow, wow.
It looked like there was a lot of contact on that one.
I don't like that call, though. That is in my opinion, that's a 50-50 ball.
Woo! It's going to be
Yeah, that's the old defensive guy in me where I look at that and say the defense has just as much of an opportunity to get that ball as the offense.
It looks scary. It looks scary from this angle. If he would have been able to make a jump on that.
Right.
But that does stop the clock at 1 minute and 36 seconds to go.
As we're getting this, I was actually wrong on the timing of this. Pacifica actually lost 35-13. That game is still going on, and they gave up another score. So
We would have been okay with you not updating us.
yeah, I know, that's okay.
But that just goes to show, hey, Kennedy's got themselves
good,
a
solid
squad.
program,
Yeah. Here we go. Lobos now. 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Minute and 36 seconds left to go here. They did have a kicker who was kicking from the 20-yard line. Smith drops back to pass. He lets that one go. It's dangerous. Ooh. Alexis Marcello needs to make a little bit of an effort on that one.
Yeah, you can say it was just out of his reach, but you got to reach for it, right?
Got to go for it. Got to sell out for it, as they say. Wow, he's going to see film. But you know what? He's going to learn. He's going to see things on film.
Los has had that a number of times tonight. It's just that vertical seam from the slot receiver. They need to go back to it. Grove is having a hard time picking that up. Again, time a factor here, minute 31. You don't want to make a mistake if you're Los Amigos. Again, it's a tie game right now. You don't want to try to push the issue too much. Have a turnover, potentially a pick six or a fumble recovery that leads to a touchdown. You want to be aggressive, but you got to be a little conservative here. You are not down.
High formation. They're pitching. Centeno, he gets stuffed. And again, clock's running, so let's see what the Lobos do here. Argo's most likely just going to let that clock run. Whew, my goodness.
No, they got a timeout. Garden Grove.
I spoke too soon.
third and long here. So again,
they're hoping to get that stop and have some time.
Correct. Coach Lamont is probably thinking, hey, Los is going to come out here and pass now. If they get an incomplete, it's going to stop the clock. They'll punt the ball from here, and then that gives Grove 2 timeouts to try to get a score.
Look, we've got the most professional video operator in the game.
Oh, the fireworks.
We've got some fireworks.
Nice, Kalen.
Going on in Anaheim. Fireworks going on here at Bolsa Grande Stadium. All tied up, Lobos and Argos.
I think we take that for granted here in Southern California. That
free fireworks
we get
every
the
night.
Disneyland fireworks every night.
Every night. So what's your call here, Dave, if you're a Coach Guess?
I think they go back to that vertical seam. I think they've had a lot of success on that. They've had some rollout flood routes they've done as well, too. I wouldn't be shocked, though, now if they're just going to kind of play a little conservative. Maybe they go back to a run play and then just try to get that clock running here to not give Grove any opportunities. But if I'm Los, I'm hitting the seam right up the middle here. I'm looking for Christian Mendoza right up that middle seam.
There we go. We're going to pass. Good pressure. They got the completion there to number 15, Solorio. He's got some room. He's still on his feet, taking out the 35-yard line. Clock running. It's going to stop right now to reset. That was number 15. Who was number 15, Dave? For Los Amigos?
15, we have Centeno.
Centeno. Yeah. So Centeno running and catching the ball.
Yeah, great play call there from Coach Mello there on that screen.
Lobos rushing to the line of scrimmage. They got 3 wide receivers to the right side. Smith rolls out to his right, looks for a man. He's got a man open. That's complete.
He
dropped it. Pass intended for number 8.
Now again, not the end of the world there. So number 8, that was Brian Arzade. Not the end of the world though with a drop. You obviously like to keep that, but you stop the clock.
Yeah. And like I said, we were down there on the field with Coach Mallow. Kicker was kicking from about the 20-yard line. He had some distance. They don't have the kicker they had last year. I believe it was Ruby Bermudez, right?
Mm-hmm. Ruby, yep.
Who did make a game-winning kick against Calvary Chapel. Here we go, excitement, late game excitement here. Week 0, high school football, GGUSD Athletics. Smith takes a snap, drops back to pass, looks to his right, decides to roll out, looks to the right. He's got a man that's open. Oh, underthrown. It's going to bring up 3rd down here for the Lobos. He had a man, but just could not get enough zip on the ball. And remember, We have to remind you that Mitrail Smith is a sophomore. He's a sophomore playing with the big boys right now. He's got his team in contention here late, all tied up against Garden Grove High School. So let's see what Coach Guest draws up. His last third down play was a success. This is, I think this is one of our top games that we've broadcasted. This might be the classic, the GGUSD Athletics Classic. We might have to start a new playlist.
The best game we had was really that Los versus Calvary game, and this is certainly racking up with that. Got a timeout here. Looks like by Garden Grove. No, delay a game.
Oh.
That hurts.
Yep. Wow, it goes from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15. Again, yards are at a premium here late in the game. If you get a 10-yard completion, you still have 5 yards to go. It's a difference between being at the 25 and being at the 30. And for a kicker in high school, that makes a world of difference. So here we go. Trips right for Los Amigos. Timeout now.
Yeah. Timeout, Los. That's their
final timeout.
Final timeout, yeah. So, again, you do have to be careful here if you're Los Amigos because, again, you do want to be aggressive, but you don't want to be too aggressive that you cause a turnover. You give Grove an opportunity for an easy defensive score here. You got to protect the ball here.
Man, we didn't think that we would be coming down to a finish like this when we started this game. I don't think anyone thought that we would be tied here at 36. But here we are. So here we go, 3rd down and 15 from the 40-yard line. 41 seconds left to go here from Bolsa Grande High School. All tied up at 36. Los Amigos and Garden Grove looking to win the first game of the season here. Smith getting ready to take the snap. He's got trips right. He lets that one go.
Oh, right into it.
Oh. And
what do you do if you grow?
there.
Timeout. Matt Lamont taking the timeout.
33 seconds left to go here. If you're Los Amigos, you're going for this no matter what. I think this is going to be a game that both teams look back on at the end of the year, and it's going to be a game that probably defined both of them. No matter what happens here, both teams came out and played hard tonight. Both teams, you couldn't ask for a better week one, first week game from either team. Sure, you had some things that, could have been shored up, but both teams stayed in it. Garden Grove was down. Los Amigos was down.
Yeah, this is a game where I think both teams will look back, win or lose on this, and say, hey, we got better tonight. We got better tonight, and we'll look to continue it next week or recover for next week. But certainly a great football game here.
4th and 13 for the Lobos from the Argo 38-yard line.
Got to give credit to this Los Amigos team. They have been, like you said, a dynastic run the last couple of years, and it is certainly continuing on here.
With brand new pieces, new pieces at every vital key.
And that's the key of a good program is you can just plug and play.
You reload. So here we go, trips right for Smith. They're going for it. Mitrail Smith getting ready to take the snap. He drops back, looks to his right. He's going to take
run
it.
He's run it.
Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, touchdown!
Touchdown, Los Amigos! Touchdown, Lobos! With 23 seconds left. They're going for it. Nails! That young man is a sophomore! Looks to his right. He's going to take it.
Close to being in front of that line of scrimmage, but I think he was behind. Wow, what a play.
But guess what, Dave? It's not over. There's 23 seconds left in this game. That's got to feel like a lifetime. We know the Alabama-Auburn kick 6. It's not over until it's over. But my goodness, what a shot. What a play call. The composure of Mitrell Smith. He had to adjust and move up in the pocket. The vision that he had to see a man open instead of taking off for the first down on his feet. With no timeouts left. Los Amigos, and they're going for two, but it looks like they're not going to get it. Whew. Los Amigos, 42. We're going to take a look at that one more time.
You can just plug and play.
You read Los, and here we go. Trips right for Smith. They're going for it.
Look at Smith, just
Smith
the composure he had
the snap.
as he drops back. He sees the pressure. He steps up.
He's going to
This
run
is
it,
a college level type play.
To the end zone.
Another catcher trying to get the number here. And then number 7 looks like De La Riva
You can just plug and play.
on the
Here we
reception.
go. Trips right for Smith. They're going for it. Mitrell Smith getting ready to.
Oh man, what a finish. There has been no better game that we've been able to broadcast than this one right here tonight. Los Amigos has a 14-game regular season win streak on the line right now. Argos, 9-game win streak against the Lobos. Not gonna lie, Dave and I, Kaylin, Vincent, we're all running on fumes at this point. We've been here 2 days now, and this one was just, it made it worth it. Lobo's gonna squid kick it a little bit, try and run some time off the clock. He should have let it out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So here we go. 23 seconds left. Garden Grove's gonna have to throw the ball, Dave. They're gonna have to air it out a little bit here.
Yeah.
They got one timeout left. The cheerleaders having to do a lot of leg kicks here tonight. After every score.
They'll be strong.
Leg day here tonight.
Snap is out. Yeah, they're just going to run it. Let Percelli take a chance. We got a flag down. Got to get out of bounds now. Get out of bounds.
He stayed, looks like he stayed in.
No, that's, they marked him out, but they do have a flag down here.
On the Lobos.
Wow.
12 seconds left to go here. This is going to be marked at the end of the run, right?
Yeah, so
Look
yeah,
at this.
They're way.
Look at this. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 42, 12 seconds left here for the Argos. You've got 3 wide receivers for Kiafan. You got Pacelli in the backfield, Pacelli in motion, so it looks like they're gonna pass. Look for the screen pass to Pacelli. Kiafan looking deep. He's gonna have to take off running. He's got some room, he's gotta get out of bounds. He makes it, 5 seconds left to go. Enough for one play.
Takes it himself. Picks up a Argonaut first down.
Oh man. Whew.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. 5 seconds left.
Last play of the game, most likely. They've got trips left bunch to the top of the screen. Pacelli coming out to the right side. Kiofan rolling out. He's going to let this thing air out. He lets it go. It's in the air. It's over. Los Amigos is going to take it. Los Amigos. 42-36.
Win.
We're going to head down to the field for postgame. But just what an amazing game the Lobos took this game. We'll see you next time.
Wow.